conversation. They've had a rough go of it this year. The Venom coming into this one 8-32, 32-1. Yes, those numbers are accurate. They're sixth. They have 33 points over there in the Empire. There was a time when this team lost its home arena, then they got moved, and we wondered, well, are they going to play a lot of road games? How is it going to survive? Will the franchise survive? It has. And then they found themselves another home arena. So in the meantime, the River Dragons actually rearranged their schedule. We were supposed to visit New York with a trip to Binghamton, and what at the time was Hudson Valley. That shifted, and so that's why, number one, we did not get a chance to see this team, the Venom, earlier in January when that was supposed to happen. But also the reason why Columbus is going to end up playing 54 games this year instead of 56. But regardless of the fact that Columbus plays two less, and yes, they will seed everything by win percentage, if the River Dragons simply get 2 more wins here tonight to guarantee themselves that postseason 24-13, 4-1 coming into the game tonight, 86 points, third in the Continental Division. Now for Columbus, you may have noticed, especially if you've been paying attention to the website, that they've added some new players this week, and in the last couple of weeks they're allowed up to 5 junior players, and the River Dragons have taken advantage of that, and they have a couple more that are going to be here tonight. That's what I want to point out. He's number 95, Joel Texmo. He comes from the Wasaga River Dragons. Now, know that that is a franchise name in honor of the Columbus River Dragons. And it is the hope that that will continue to be a pipeline down the road for what has been a very fruitful pipeline so far. Players like Nathan Buckle, Ryan Hunter have come up from the GMHL, and hopefully that continues here and now with Wasaga. This is the first Wasaga player to come to Columbus. Joel Texmo. He had himself a heck of a year. 32 goals, 37 assists, 69 points in only 39 games. So really put up a lot in the regular season. Had a very good year for the Wasaga River Dragons. And now he'll be joined by number 20, Nash Hunter. Comes out of Adrian College, a successful 5-year career at Adrian for Hunter, where he won 2 ACHA National Championships in 2024 and 2025. 6 goals, 16 points in 27 games this year for Adrian. So Hatcher's got a championship pedigree. Texmo scoring impact, well, I guess we'll find out how that's going to work itself out. We'll know how they insert themselves into the lineup. I can tell you a couple of River Dragons with nights off tonight include number 15, Kyle Moore, a little banged up, same for number 71, Alexander Jermaine. We'll get to the rest of the scratches as well just a little bit later on, but we're also going to talk to River Dragons head coach Jerome Richard. Ask him about how he plans to manage with a handful of games left here to get those junior players playoff eligible. They have to appear in 5 regular season games. So there's a little bit of juggling to be done here between making sure you're ready for the playoffs, but also making sure those players are playoff eligible. So we'll talk to him about that here in just a little bit. And then we're going to drop the puck. There's 3 in a row this weekend against the Venom. Tonight, tomorrow night, and Sunday afternoon, a rare Sunday home game at 4 p.m. for a matinee start for the River Dragons. We're back with that chat with River Dragons head coach Jerome Richard in just a moment. This is River Dragons.
This winter, don't let your heating system leave you out in the cold. At Air Force Heating and Air, we are committed to your family's comfort all year round. Whether you need repairs, maintenance, or a new system installation, the Air Force team is here for you. Residential and commercial, dedicated to servicing our community and neighbors. Plus, we offer duct cleaning and sealant services, air quality and virus protection, and plumbing. Call Air Force Heating and Air today. Serving you is our top priority.
We're always going a million different directions.
But Kinetic Credit Union makes it easy for all of us to stay connected, all in one place.
With the Kinetic mobile app, we both can monitor our accounts on the go. We can create account alerts so we know when there's a change. Apply for a loan or credit card. We can even open a new account.
Plus, you can quickly pay bills, transfer money, or make a deposit anytime, anywhere.
Kinetic makes our life a whole lot easier.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
At Beam, we take pride in being a part of our community, and we're committed to seeing it grow. We continually volunteer with organizations that are making a difference. Together, we are building a better community while building the best internet that exceeds the technology of metropolitan cities. But more importantly, one that connects us all. We want to ensure reliability, so for this reason, we're willing to go the extra mile. We aim to provide the community with high-quality internet and cable services, because we live here too.
Because at Beam, community is not just a place, it's the way we do business.
We all dream, but dreams quickly become distant memories unless we do something about it. Do everything in our power to learn to lead. At Troy University, we teach everyone to be leaders in their field. We're dedicated to teaching a new generation to lead change.
Come back before tonight's game against HC Venom. We're joined by River Dragons head coach Jerome Bichard, and as always, this interview brought to you by F&M Cigars. Boom. It's weird in March to see a team you've never seen, literally have never seen. They're an expansion team this year, HC Venom. What do we know about these guys?
Well, I know they got Ricardo Jelinski, and I think Belov, know a couple of the guys. And I know they had a late transaction with adding Conway and Bazarin, I think, last week, which not sure how that happened, but it is what it is. So we know a couple guys, but you know, I think coming into the weekend, it's a tough weekend. We can't take these guys lightly. And you know, knowing my personnel, we tend to do that. And you know, I think you know, let's just go play. We need to replicate what we did last week against Winston-Salem. Things shouldn't change. It doesn't matter how you play or who you play. We shouldn't change how we play. So that's our goal.
Yeah, it's interesting. I was talking to some of my counterparts in the North about these guys, and they basically said that they might not win, but they're going to play hard for the duration. And I imagine that's what you want to see out of the Dragons, too.
Yeah, you know what? I mean, I think with hard work beats talent all the time. If you have talent and hard work and you throw in structure, I mean, you should be fine. Now, you know, message to the guys was, guys, just because we can do stuff doesn't mean we should. We can't. We got to be just like any other game that we've played in the last month or so. You know, we got to manage the puck. We got to protect it. I don't want 50-50 plays. I want high percentage plays, and you know, put ourselves in situations to control the play of the game as opposed to just have it helter-skelter and turnovers and run and gun. That's not what we want.
You're in a unique position right now with this team, probably more rookies than I think I've seen in my tenure coming in right now. How are you balancing getting them their appropriate games while keeping the lineup going?
Yeah, you know what? And then, you know, guys have family that are coming in and they all want to play. The crux of it is everybody wants to play, right? And, you know, without disrupting too much of our normal routine and our normal lineup, trying to spot a guy in here and there without disrupting a whole lot of what we've done in the last week or so. So with that said, Morsey's been banged up a little bit, so trying to get him some rest. You know, he'll sit tonight. I'm going to put Nash Hatcher with J-Mac and Ryan Hunter. Going to sit Jamae off tonight and put Texmo in there. And then we'll get Reed in there as well. So theoretically, I have two lines that are pretty cohesive, and then one line that is kind of a new line kind of thing, and type thing. So try to manage that. 3 games, 3 nights, manage that, and try to get the guys their games so they're eligible for the playoffs.
And the other thing, too, is, I mean, these games at home are real important right now down the stretch.
Yeah, you know what? I mean, you know, again, coaching-wise, maybe I shouldn't be making all the moves or whatever, but I kind of need to, type thing. So trying to again minimize our disruption as far as our specialty teams as well too. So power play unit, one guy comes off, one guy goes on with Moore and Hatcher on the red line, and then the Teal power play. with what we have tonight. There's probably one difference there type thing. So specialty team wise, we should be cohesive per se. And then penalty kill. Penalty kill has been pretty spot on the last couple months. I'd like to look at what our penalty kill is the last half of the year as opposed to the first half of the year, because I know our numbers are. I think our penalty kill is 82% or something like that, and I think our last 2 months we've got our stuff dialed in and a lot stronger type thing. So, which is good and bad. Well, mostly good. Like, I mean, everybody looks at, oh, they got a terrible penalty kill. It's only 82%, but I know it's stronger than that. So.
Stealth penalty kill.
Stealth.
There you go. All right. Well, let's wrap it up with keys to the game tonight.
Keys of the game. We got to play deliberate. Keep things. The puck rolling one way per se. And I think our transition game has been a lot better with a couple tweaks that we've done. And then we just got to again minimize and manage the puck.
All right, boom. Thanks for joining us. Best of luck tonight.
You bet. Thank you.
Back with a drop of the puck in just a moment. This is River Dragons Hockey.
Should I park in the back?
We help people sneak Pepsi into places that don't serve it.
What if they catch us?
We have a sports car. Hey man, this doesn't make burger taste better.
Yo, what the
I thought Wendy was a ginger. To enhance the flavor.
Where is everybody?
Sunday.
Do not make eye contact.
Nobody here wants your Pepsi.
It's really good.
Oh, that is good.
Say it into the napkin dispenser.
Here's some Pepsi for some extra flavor. So get the f*** out. Come on.
that hasn't hit double digits in wins yet. And, of course, as I mentioned in the pregame, but just in case you missed it, if the River Dragons get a win, any kind of win, regulation, overtime, shootout, they have a postseason berth wrapped up. Here's Storjahan in with a shot. That was blocked in front. Rebound to left point, a shot by Thornton, also blocked. So the Venom already 2 shots, 2 blocks. Thornton on his own rebound. Wrist shot, fought off up top. Comes around the near side glass. Here's Lind at the right point. He'll throw it into the corner towards Austin Doe. Played up the near side, jammed off the dasher, and out to center it goes. Both teams trying to work a change as Lind looks to skate it back in over the line, try to cut through a seam, but he was cut off. And the Venom will go to work regrouping here. The Venom in the white road jerseys, and they have gold numbers on them, also orange and black trim. As Butler trying to play that puck the other way, and now it's just wedged on out of there. A bouncer down the ice, chasing it up the right wing side, trying to cut in is Solis. He's done it by Bockwell in the corner. Puck squirts free to Ryan Hunter as Hunter looks to move it ahead towards McDonald. Cut off at the line, though, and kept in. Pushed back towards Hunter. Hunter's going to work it all the way behind the net. Pressured as he does so, leaving it off there. Pass fanned on by the rookie number 20, Nash Hatcher, getting his first taste of FPHL action out there. And Underwood leaves his man splayed in the corner. Feet ahead, and now up the left wing, here's Hunter. Has to curl away, looking for a little help in front, looking for Hatcher, and the feed knocked away before it got through there by Steinway. Plouffe at center. Chip past him, Slahetka into the corner after it. There's another check on the wall there as Embry put into the boards. He'll turn back for the puck, try to go after it behind the net. Backhand wraparound attempt, puck up in the air, swatted out of the air, saved by Babin. Probably wouldn't have counted anyway, though. That was hit well above the shoulder. Somro, left side, lead ahead through center, and that one past Reed in the air. That'll be icing. And the faceoff will come back into the River Dragon zone. .229 into the first period. No score between Columbus and, as they are now known, HC Venom. Jonas Leas in for the faceoff. He'll win it back to the point, but it skips by the defenseman, so the Venom must regroup at center. Columbus ends up with the puck. Pass ahead to Reed. Reed, another one of the rookies in the lineup for Columbus, wearing number 87, Plouffe. This pass tipped on ahead there, and, well, there it is, number 85. Speaking of the rookies out there, that's Joel Texmo. And so now it'll be pushed on into the corner. Slahetka chasing after, poked away from him. And actually, pardon me, Texmo's wearing 95, not 85. Feels like the Montreal Canadiens out there with all these high numbers. Puck at the left point, a shot tipped into the near side corner. And the River Dragons, that's Somro trying to pull it down, hooks it across the ice, and the River Dragons look to break the zone. On the right wing side, here's Plouffe moving it ahead, off the skates into the corner. Texmo up after it. Pulled away from him on the near side. Sent back down by Wickline. It kicks to Storjahan with a shot, and that one might have caught the iron and heads out of play. It hit a stanchion, ended up with Wickline, fed to Storjahan. And Storjahan right from the dot with a glorious scoring chance there. So the line out there now, Austin Doe in at center with Storjahan and Wickline on his wings. They dig it out to the near side. Here's Wickline pushing towards the point. Lind takes a knee, keeps it in. Lind, cross ice. That one hopped over the stick of Thornton. And away come the Venom. Moving up with an odd man, but that pass was errant, and so Wickline, back covering defensively, plays it around. Hit Thornton. Wickline helping in the pile, and now Babbitt will swing it over to the near wing where Doe awaits. Doe leaves for Lind, and Connor Lind will carry it ahead. Lost it, but Doe right there. Back to Lind it goes for Doe, side of the net. Up top, quick shot and a left pad save. Sharma right on the doorstep. There's another shot and a glove save. And he will hang on to that one to get a whistle. But probably the best scoring chance of the early going for either side. Rahul Sharma looks sharp early. Face-off will be coming up to his left. Draw to the left of the Venom goal. They're going to toss McDonald out. Ryan Hunter will come in for the face-off. Moved over to the near side. Hunter scooping it out towards the right point. Underwood keeping it in, trying to kick it along. McDonald into the high slot. Bouncing puck there. Venom able to take it away and had to hurry it out of the zone. Underwood will toss back in. Columbus tags up. No score here in the early going. Puck free in the slot, drifts to the right point. Underwood shot deflects to the far side corner. Played to the near wing. McDonald steals. McDonald curling, looking, slot, feeds a shot, save, rebound in the air. Hunter jamming away off the side of the net. McDonald on the right wing. Hatcher had all day to turn in space over there. Underwood tossed one in towards the net, blocked, skipped off the glass out of the zone. Blockwell on it, Columbus trying to turn it back quickly, deflecting it on in. Hunter up after it, into the right wing corner as he pesters Steinway. And again, taken away by McDonald. Spins away from the check, McDonald. Having a hard time finding somebody, so he tries to work his way back up the wall. Puck free in front, a shot, and that is whipped wide on the stick side. Around to the right point, Underwood holding it in. Hunter in traffic, bank to the point, Underwood, his shot, and a glove save, and Sharma holds on. Gets us to our first break of the hockey game, just over 5 minutes in. Scoreless, River Dragons and HC Venom. More to come on Columbus River Dragons hockey.
Hey, my name's Paige, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is the crispiness of the breading and the tenderness of the filet. It's tasty, it's warm, it's total satisfaction.
Hi, this is Tanya, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is that warm bun, the perfectly seasoned chicken, and that pickle. Woo! I love it. There's a taste of my childhood in every bite.
Follow the signs and discover your next adventure in life. Nestled right in the heart of Old Town on Queen Bee Drive is a Legacy Reserve at Old Town. At Legacy Reserve, your retirement is whatever you want it to be. Be active, be flavorful, be free, be alive. Don't just live life, live a legacy. Call or visit our website for more information. Try out our virtual tour online today.
Back on River Dragons hockey, Tom Callahan here with you. Thanks for joining me. I want to welcome in any HC Venom fans we happen to have watching, and friends and family of those players as well. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. The gold numbers on the white jerseys from as high up as we are here at the Columbus Civic Center, not the easiest thing to read. But I am going to try to do my best for you. As it's pushed into the Columbus end of things, Babin out for a stroll. He'll flick it around to the near side. Puck from the point, that one is turned around to the far side corner. And I'm trying to work a little bit of a cycle game here. That's Stewart on the far side wall. Lost it to the point, kept in there. A shot in on goal, they score! Deflected in front of Babin. Babin kind of left his feet, maybe leaping a little to try to make the save, and it's going to be Clendenin Stewart with the goal. 6:04 into this first period, and the Venom strike first to make it 1-0. For Stewart, that's his 4th goal of the year. We'll pick up the call for the assists here momentarily, but, well, that's a tough start for the River Dragons there. Certainly not how they wanted to get this one going.
Venom goal scored by number 15, Clendenin Stewart, assisted by number 13, Ivan Panavanov, and number 71, Connor Craig, at 6:04 of the first period. Again, that's Stewart, assisted by Panavanov and Craig.
River Dragons trying to put a little bit of pressure on here, but unable to do so as it's cleared back out to center. And right back in. Come the Venom. There's a chance in front to the forehand. Nice stop right there by Babin, getting the left pad out. Back the other way, Columbus. Flipped it on goal and held. I don't mind that play whatsoever. I mean, really, if you're Sharma, just keep holding on to pucks. Let your centers do the work. Panavanov, the other assist on that goal. And it's 1-0 Venom. Puck comes up to the left point. River Dragons controlling the draw. There's a shot that deflects over to the near wall. Fed to the far side by Ford. Towards that left point. Blockwell stretching, trying to keep it in. He does. Falls to the slot, but had it taken away there. At center, Salov lost it. It's turned right back in. Around behind the net. Steinway tries the near side, and now looking ahead, Ford. Bouncing one out to center. Turning after it is Blockwell. He's pursued into the corner by Embry. Storjahan across, Wick line off the end of his stick, and once again, HC Venom turns it back into the Columbus end. River Dragons trying to reset here. Venom changing up the lines and behind the play. Columbus is going to do likewise. So there's a bank pass that missed all the way down. That'll be an icing call. So the face-off back into the Columbus end of things here, coming up to the, looks like right side perhaps of Babin. So it's going to be Hatcher, Hunter, and McDonald, along with Plouffe and Slahetka on the points. Face off of the circle right back in on Babin, who elects to just cover it up. That actually allows Austin Doe, who was the last member of that unit, to get out of there and get the change, and Justin McDonald steps on the ice. Last year's MVP, a little bit of a slow start for McDonald, battled some injuries this year. And now the River Dragons have their complete line change out there, bounced back wide of the net there by McDonald. Still not out there. Well, the Venom put it out themselves there as it's turned back in. Babin will glove it down. Play it aside to Plouffe. And Columbus will reset the break. McDonald leaving it for Plouffe. He'll go to the right side, and now the River Dragons through center. Slahetka skating along, trying to get through the hook. And Hatcher cutting in space, just lost it. Out to center it goes. So far, I don't know, looks like a little bit of nerves for number 20 out there. Hatcher's had a couple of pucks that he's whiffed on, a little bit of fanning here and there as McDonald in on the left side, but I mean, rookie, first pro game, I could see it. Just got to work out those nerves and just play the game, as Jerome Bichard says. Keep it simple as Plouffe back for the icing touch. Just wants them to play their game and be comfortable out there. Now that icing is brought to you by Air Force Heating and Air, where right now you can get a furnace tune and an AC inspection for only $79. Book your appointment by calling 706-882-8888 or go to airforceheatingandair.com. Face off to the right once again of the Venom net. And that one is cleared out, goes right into the bench. River Dragons also scratching tonight. In addition to Kyle Moore and Alexander Chemaev up front, Brian Dunford, Josh Liu, and Hugh Anderson, the defenseman, not dressed tonight. Again, trying to get these rookie players. You get up to 5 in the FPHL, rookie developmental players. They don't affect your team limits in any way, your roster limits, but they do have to play in 5 games to be playoff eligible. And of course, this league's striving to be a better and better developmental league all the time. It's important to get those younger players in here. Here's Lynn with a centering feed, and that one just past Doherty. Puck to the point, and now it was blocked, turned the other way, and now the Venom with a break up the left side past Thornton. A chance, and nice job coming back there. Connor Lind able to head off Solis as it's cleared out. Ford will back up on it. feed that one across. Ponovanov onto the left wing side. Here they come in again. There's a shot and a glove saved by Babin on that wrister by Fisher. And he'll hold on. Not quite to the halfway mark of the game. And certainly Columbus doesn't want to look past this Venom team despite their record. Face-off is one back into the corner, played along by the River Dragons, trying to move it onto the zone. And it does come out. Bank pass, Bockwell intercepts, turned right back in though. And now on the left side of your Salov with a shot. That one not only wide but out of play. Face-off will stay inside to the right of Babin. Tied up on the dot. Here's Wickline moving it ahead, and he's got a break. Cody Wickline right side, cutting in on goal. His shot goes off the goal post. Wickline was hooked up from behind by Salov, and he ends up going into the net and the netminder. And Wickline's shot still ended up hitting the goal post. And Salov has one of the clips on his mask stuck in the netting inside the net. Poor guy, he's just trying to get out of there. Now he's free. I've actually had that happen before, and it's really annoying. But Wickline cutting in, Salov was able to kind of catch him from behind. Nice bit of defending there. I mean, Wickline still got a chance off and still almost scored. But it was enough of a disruption to not be a clean breakaway. Face off to the right of the Venom goal here. Tied up on the dot, River Dragons. Trying to work it back, Storjahan to the left side, puck up to the left point, and again trying to move it down low, Wickline after it. Can't come up with it as it's cleared out. Underwood will play it across to Bockwell. Bockwell up the left side, here's Storjahan. In space, Storjahan leaving on the left side, and it's kept in on the wing. A centering attempt bouncing in front there. Taken away on the backhand and cleared out by Pulsar. Kept in at the line, though. Columbus feeding it behind the net. Down for the right point, Plouffe. Wickline had it batted away, and now out it goes. All the way down the ice. Babin is going to fire a pass. He's got Wickline ahead. Tried to tip it on to Storjahan, but that one was knocked away by the D and out of play. 9:18 to go here in the first. It's 1-0 HC Venom. We're back with more in a moment. This is Columbus River Dragons hockey.
Hey y'all, my name is Tiara, and a little thing that I love about the Chick-fil-A spicy chicken biscuit is that it has the perfect amount of spice to jumpstart my day. I just love how the biscuit just matches perfectly with the spice on the chicken fillet. Whoever thought of it, thank you so much.
Hi, my name is Robert, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A spicy chicken biscuit is the biscuit. It reminds me of my grandma's homemade biscuit. It's always buttery and savory. The chicken is always crispy. Then you add the spices to the chicken, instant classic.
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money, make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account, all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic mobile app, energized banking at its best.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
Welcome back here on River Dragons Hockey. Tom Callahan here with you. Thanks for joining me as Columbus down 1-0 here to HC Venom. Face-off coming up to the left of the Venom goal. McDonald out there to take the face-off at center. Eventually, anyway. Venom playing around behind the net. Off the glass and down it goes. That'll be chased all the way down by Plouffe. Will it make it for icing? They wave it off. Chased back down by Ford. And now the Venom trying to move it ahead on the left wing side. Chopped away from Kinski. Second effort, he gets it in. Slahetka ends up with it. There's a lead up the left side. Here comes McDonald. Stopping. Lost it. Bouncer at left point. A pinching attempt. Did not keep it in. Out it goes. And now hooked to an open wing. As the Venom attack. Kinski leaving it off into space. Turnaround try. That one caught the right toe of Babin and then the side of the net. Played to the right point. Kept in there with a shot block. Comes out to center. Hunter trying to steal it away. He cannot. Here's Somro. Moving in, wheeling, leaving, right side. McDonald in front for the tip, and Hunter just couldn't get a stick to it. Back the other way, Venom at 2-on-1, now 3-on-2 developing. In on the right wing side, feed across, and just getting enough of that pass was Lynn to prevent a shot from coming. There's a long one, blocker saved Babin. And it's clear to the line, but not out. Keeping it in, boy, the Venom. Now it's stolen away, now 2-on-1 the other way. Here comes Ryan Hunter, right? Nope, he's up by himself now. Hunter, long shot, and that wrister, right pad save. Tell you what, Hunter can let it go in a hurry, and he did right there. Trying to go far side, but Sharma got the pad out. Venom will dump it in from center there as Belov backhands it deep. Dies before it gets behind the net, so Babin just retreats to the crease. River Dragons midway through a change here. Pass on the wing for Hatcher. He's knocked down, and crowd didn't like that one, but right now, this game, the Venom are the ones that are kind of running the energy and the pace. I know Columbus has a lot of rookies out there trying to figure it out, but that's exactly what it looks like. Rookies trying to figure it out. Lind going across, and here comes Brody Thornton moving in. He's got Texmo with him. Texmo ends up behind the net on the right side in the corner with it. Try to feed it around, had it stolen away. Back of the Venom on the right side. Yelensky's the former Columbus River Dragon. Pulled down over there, but no call. Puck to the right point. Shot coming in. Save Babin, and he hangs on with 6:29 to go in the first. And really the first time we have a gathering in this game. And it's Doherty talking to Nikolai Salov. Columbus needs to do something. Draw to the left of Babin, tied up on the face-off dot. Here's Doe moving it across now. Wickline will break ahead through center. Wickline on to the left wing side. Cutting in a shot by McDonald, and that one misses on the glove side, and it's jammed right back out and down the ice. Coming up on 6 minutes to go in the first. 1-0 Venom. River Dragons trying to figure it out right now. And, ooh, look out. Right into the River Dragons bench. Almost got Trish McCarter. Got to stay on your toes back there. River Dragons, Wickline, Storjahan, Doe up front. Bockwell and Underwood on the points. Face off one back by the Venom. As they send that one out to center. Underwood couldn't get it in. He fanned there as he was challenged at the stripe. But that'll be tossed back the other way by the Venom. Played aside by Babin. He'll leave it for Underwood. Venom with a nice little forecheck going here. They force a turnover on the wall. Push back behind. Underwood will try the near wing. Wickline off his skates. It goes to center. Pass all the way down, tip, no icing. Bockwell looking to move it ahead. McDonald into space on the right wing side for Hunter. Trying to cut back against the grain. Had it checked off a stick. McDonald steals in, fakes, moves it left side, and Slaheka shot, left pad save. Slaheka held it for the extra second and had his stick deflected on the way. Now he's got a near wing chance, and he fired it wide of the post, and it rims around and down the ice. Plouffe is the only man back as he goes back for the puck, moves it ahead quickly. Columbus will push right back in. Under 5 to go in the first. 1-0 Venom. Bouncer side of the net. Ryan Hunter stick handling through traffic, leaving it off of the point. And that one somehow made it back down low. Ends up with Hunter. His shot is deflected as the defense doing a nice job converging there for the Venom, taking care of things in front of the net. Tell you what, is that one offside, and we get the whistle. 4.5 to go in the first. 1-0 Venom. We'll pause that point, bring it back to you on the other side of the break. This is River Dragons Hockey.
Hey, my name is Justice, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A nugget trays is when it's time for football season and time to have the boys over, Chick-fil-A was it. You bite into it and it's juicy, you got flavors popping. Oh yeah, on any D-A-Y, I need CFA.
Hey y'all, my name is Soraya, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A nugget trays is how easy it is. That convenience of being able to order through the app is just unmatched. When I place that tray down, those nuggets won't be there for long. Everyone loves them.
Here on Columbus River Dragons Hockey. Tom Callahan here with you as the River Dragons trailing the Venom 1-0. And the point I was going to make before the break is that Columbus has actually done a pretty good job here of getting into the zone, but the Venom have been better at blocking shots, getting sticks in the lane, and collapsing as a defense to try to take care of the front of their own goal. And, I mean, some shots have gotten through, don't get me wrong. Columbus has had their chances, but all in all, not a bad structure being played by this HC Venom team here. There's a big hit at center there by Hatcher. That's one way to get the nerves out as he chops that puck out and down the ice, and now he'll try to chase after it. Throw the shoulder out there. Texmo playing it across, and now in come the River Dragons. Right side, here's Reed. This is an all-rookie line. Centering attempt. That one is knocked away to the left point. Slaheka trying to move it down the wall. So it's Texmo, Reed, and Hatcher out there. Back come the Venom. Left side, Salov in over the line. It's kept in at the point there by Fisher. Over to the far corner. Slaheka around the wall. Not out of the zone. Now it's cleared out. All the way down on goal there. So Sharma able to play it aside. Stick handling his way on through. Panavanov in with a shot that finds the glass. And, well, I think they say it hit the netting. So we're going to whistle and a stoppage here. 3:32 to go in period number 1. River Dragons Hockey is brought to you in part by Columbus Diagnostic, the official imaging center of the Columbus River Dragons, and by Air Force Heating and Cooling, the official home comfort partner of the River Dragons. Face off to the left of Trevor Babin. Pushed over to the far wall, ends up at the right point, cleared to the line, not out. Held in there by Ford as he moves it into the near corner, right back up that wall. Columbus can't get it out. Chance in front. Babin boots it away. Puck is behind the net, free now, and again the Venom on it. River Dragons a little scrambly here. Puck at the left point. Ford holds. Now there's a shot through traffic. Babin the save. He's lost his goal stick in the meantime. And it's fired back in. He can't go get it yet. Now he can with Thornton with the puck. And Thornton will rush it on. Left side, in, wrist shot, and that one's tipped out of play. With 2:53 to go. First period is brought to you by Chick-fil-A Midland. The River Dragons have had several Eat with the Dragons events at Chick-fil-A Midland. And hope you're able to check those out. The next one coming up Thursday, April 3rd at 6 p.m. Come eat with the team, get autographs, selfies, and more. That's only at Chick-fil-A Midland, Thursday, April 3rd, 6 to 7 p.m. There's a clump in the corner after that face-off. Venom pull it back down and work it behind the net here. Columbus intercepts. Fed to the high slot. Quick shot, and that's deflected to the glass. Ryan Hunter let it rip. Now a chance across McDonald over to Hunter, who had his stick checked as he let it go. Bouncing puck stays on the right wing. And it finds its way along to the right point. Underwood crashing into his man, and now it's cleared out. River Dragons trying to go back the other way with it on the right wing side. That one's played in behind the net. Finally, the hitting picking up a little here as Bavin covers the puck. If nothing else, that's what Columbus needs to do. So, Justin Somro's been promoted onto the line here with McDonald and Hunter. There's a very short audition up top on that line for Nash Hatcher. Now the all-rookie line's been created with Texmo, Hatcher, and Reed. And that means still Winkline Storjahan will remain undisturbed. Face-off is one back up top, and River Dragons can't clear. Shot coming in, and Bavin with a glove save, and now a little jousting in front. Butler getting the stick up there, and of all the guys that you think you're going to phase with that, Nathan Bockwell is not one of them. Drawn to the left to Bavin once again. Butler in for it. He's able to win it over, but Columbus steals it back. McDonald behind his own net. Send it around to the far side. It banks towards Underwood off the puck board there. Ryan Hunter on the far side, tied up on the wall. Pulled out by McDonald. Moved across, here's Somro. Somro on to the right wing side, and now Underwood will move it ahead. Underwood cutting in. Deep behind the net now, trying to center. Fighting his way through a check. Underwood comes out with a puck. Leaves off at the left point. Bockwell onto the half wall. Somro tied up over there. And finally the Venom able to take it away. Again, just a good job of team defense by HC Venom. Columbus will try to go back to the attack here. 1:13 to go in the first. 1-0 Venom cutting in on the left wing side. A chance off the outside of the goal there, and a wrist shot by Hunter. Now a chance, fed back in front, bouncing puck ends up in the near corner. Jammed to the line, Plouffe able to keep it in. Hunter turning in the slot, wrist shot deflects to the glass, and Ryan Hunter's finally going to head off after a long shift. Plouffe in the corner trying to steal it down low as it's played up the wall. Hatcher arriving, trying to keep it in. Plouffe, Hatcher trying to step around one into the slot. Doherty backhands it towards the side of the net, but Reed couldn't come up with it. Left side, a bouncing puck. Lahetka trying to pull it out of the pile, and instead racing the other way. Here come the Venom, but they lose the momentum at center. Fisher's got to turn back with it. Now he just skies one on into the corner. No icing here, though, as Embry up on the forecheck. Lost his stick in the process. That corner's been known to steal a stick or two. Tie up over it on the boards. Pretty much going to run out of time of the period. 3 seconds left. That'll do it. And so we're going to go into the first period intermission here in Columbus with the River Dragons actually trailing this one by a goal. A very good road first period if you're the HC Venom. There is nothing to complain about for the Venom in that one. River Dragons did hit a post, but no penalties. A fairly clean first, a little bit of physical confrontation, but not much. And at this point, I think HC Venom is very tempted to let the sleeping dog that is the Columbus River Dragons lie, at least for 20 minutes. I mean, these teams are going to play each other 3 straight games. And that's not to say that in period number 2, things don't get a little off the hook as it is. But, well, we've got to get there first. And right now, the River Dragons 20 minutes in, trailing 1-0. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll look at that scoring summary for you. Plus, we have the Zelmo zipping out of town scoreboard coming your way. So you're going to want to stay tuned for that. It is a busy night on and off the ice, as well as the men's college hardwood. We will tell you how your bracket broke tonight. Stay tuned for that as well. More coming your way. 20 minutes in. 1-0 Venom. This is River Dragons hockey.
Sure, a meal like this is an option, but why would you settle for less? When you can...
This winter, don't let your heating system leave you out in the cold. At Air Force Heating and Air, we are committed to your family's comfort all year round. Whether you need repairs, maintenance, or a new system installation, the Air Force team is here for you. Residential and commercial, dedicated to servicing our community and neighbors. Plus, we offer duct cleaning and sealant services, air quality and virus protection, and plumbing. Call Air Force Heating and Air today. Serving you is our top priority.
Hey, on the mountain we've got a saying. Get off your... Touchdown! Woo! Mountain Dew!
We all dream, but dreams quickly become distant memories unless we do something about it. Do everything in our power to learn to lead. At Troy University, we teach everyone to be leaders in their field. We're dedicated to teaching a new generation to lead change.
At Beam, we take pride in being a part of our community, and we're committed to seeing it grow. We continually volunteer with organizations that are making a difference. Together, we are building a better community while building the best internet that exceeds the technology of metropolitan cities. But more importantly, one that connects us all. We want to ensure reliability, so for this reason, we're willing to go the extra mile. We aim to provide the community with high-quality internet and cable services, because we live here too.
Because at Beam, community is not just a place, it's the way we do business.
And we are back here in the first period intermission. The River Dragons right now, after 20 minutes, trailing HC Venom by a 1-0 score. Tom Callahan here with you. Thanks for joining me, everybody, as the Columbus River Dragons, first time ever seeing this franchise in a spot right now where the River Dragons actually have a deficit after that first period, and I'm sure that is not what Columbus had expected here, and really had hoped maybe to get out in front of everything if they could, but well, at this point, that's just kind of the way the River Dragons have fallen here. And I will say a couple of things, and again, before I get to the scoring summary, I think this is important to talk about, is that I've been really impressed with the job the Venom have been doing in front of their own net, and that is something that I think you can't overstate how well they've done with it. Honestly, that's one of those deals where you're not getting shots through. You're struggling to get the puck through, get it on net. Well, sometimes you're struggling to get a shot off because there's a stick on your stick. There's a body in the lane. The first two shots Columbus took in this game were both blocked. So that kind of set the tone, I think, for what HC Venom are going to do, how they're going to do it. They're always going to get in front of those pucks and make life difficult for you. And you know what? Right now, it's been working for them. And they scored the only goal of the period. And it was a little bit scrambly in front of the River Dragons. Then a shot came in. It was a high shot that was knocked down. And I wondered if we might see a call on a high stick. We didn't. And the referee never even looked like he thought about it. So Stewart ends up with the goal on the deflection. Babin was actually looking like he was going to jump, and he did actually leave his skates, a little bit of a jump in the air, expecting a high shot, and it was tipped down, and it went in through his legs and rolled over the goal line. So Stewart's goal is fourth from Ponovanov and Craig at 6:04. That's the only goal of the period. Shots actually finish in favor of the Venom as well, 11-7. So, again, like I said, nothing I'd change if I'm HC Venom. I think that was a pretty good first period for them, especially on the road in a place they've never played. So that's more of the same. And if I'm the River Dragons, you need to find a way to try to drive through those sticks and bodies in front, try to figure out a way to filter those pucks through the clogged front of the net area. Now, Columbus did get some shots through. Storjohn hit a post. But unfortunately for Columbus, they really haven't had much in the way of rebound attempts. The few that they have gotten on goal where there have been rebounds have been cleared immediately. Sharma's been good about covering pucks when he has seen them, but for the last maybe 5 to 7 minutes of the period, he didn't even really have much to do. So the River Dragons just need to collect their energy, come out, and bring it in the second period to get things going. And that's going to be the recipe for success here tonight. Maybe a little more physical play. Wouldn't mind seeing them bang the body a little bit more. We're going to take a break. When we come back on the other side of it, we are going to have that out-of-town scoreboard for you, brought to you by Zelmo's Zip, and plenty to talk about tonight. So stay tuned. There's more coming your way in just a moment. This is River Dragons Hockey. Welcome home to the Trails at Flat Rock, featuring professionally managed new and renovated apartment homes with unique floor plans. Trails at Flat Rock features washers and dryers in every home, a picnic and pool area with grills, playground, fitness center, and more. We're pet friendly and are located right next to Flat Rock Park. We even have a car wash on property, plus garages and storage units available for rent. Call 706-909-2423 or visit trailsatflatrock.com to see your next home.
We work, sleep, eat, work, repeat. This is how we spend the majority of our time. And time is supposed to be one of the most precious treasures we have, right? Time together with friends and family doing the things that we want to do. And of course, we have to provide. But the life we're providing is supposed to be more than just food and shelter, isn't it? And how about experiencing more of the things that we like to do with the people that we love? The truth is that this is what people rank as their highest value. Leisure time with friends and family, travel time, unique experiences and beautiful memories. If you ask anyone from virtually any culture what they wish they had more time to do, it's to see new places, experience new things, amazing experiences, and share those with the people that they want to be with. It's all about quality of life. But somehow we just don't take seriously the importance of our leisure time together, do we? In fact, did you know that every year we give away more than 1 million years of our vacation time? That's right. That's more than 21 years a second, to be clear, given back in paid vacation time that we don't take advantage of. Why do we do that? Why do we not take advantage of our leisure time at leisure? And let's face it, too much of our time today is being spent with a small device in our hands, looking at a small screen instead of the big open sky or mountains or beaches or creating new memories. And today, we live in a subscription-based society, don't we? So many of these services are vying for our time and money. Subscription movie services, TV services, grocery services, gym memberships. And that's okay because it's convenient, right? But what about all those missing amazing experiences and the memories that they create? You see, quality of life is more than what we do on the couch. What about those other important aspects, too, of our experience in everyday life? You know, how we feel, literally how we physically feel today and every day. And of course, we want to look our best as well. So some of that leisure time and disposable income is going towards these categories as well. So what if I told you that there was a club that was just as convenient, but delivers the best life has to offer every day, everywhere, and in every way that you want? This is exactly what we do at Club Viago.
Back on Columbus River Dragons hockey. Watching on the YouTube side here tonight, you're going to notice something. There is a brand new, actually there's a pair of them, brand new black Zambonis in the house. The Columbus Civic Center has been transformed by the appearance of these two magnificent resurfacing machines. And the black Zamboni making its debut here tonight. Both of the new machines are black as opposed to the, I guess it's traditional blue. But next season, hopefully they're both wrapped in some colorful and awesome advertising. But for the meantime, yeah, those are brand new machines. Believe it or not, it took over a year to get those Zambonis here. So order in advance for Christmas if you're trying to get your loved one a Zamboni. Also, bring 6 figures. They're not cheap. All right, let's take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard for you, which is brought to you by Zelmo's Zip-In. Zelmo's has been fueling life's passion since 1999. And here tonight in the FPHL, it's quite the busy evening. Right now we've got the Danbury Hat-Tricks up 2-1, believe it or not, on the Binghamton Black Bears in the second period of play in that one. Then you've also got the Zydeco and Rock Lobsters tied at 1. That one is midway through the second period at Aikens Ford Arena. Carolina with a 2-1 lead over Blue Ridge. Blue Ridge always plays Carolina and Athens so tough. If Blue Ridge is the team that gets through that 4-5 play-in game, I cannot imagine the concern going up against the Bobcats in that first round. They just play everybody so tough. How about this one? Port Huron 7-0 over Motor City after one period. 7 goals in the first period by Port Huron. Wow. Scoreless between the Seawolves and the Moccasins. That one's about halfway through that first period. Wolves, Dashers also scoreless in the first on that one. In the NHL tonight, not very busy on a Friday night, but some games going on. There's 6 in total. Right now, Florida's got a 1-0 lead over the Utah Hockey Club. Sam Bennett with his 24th on the power play. Canadians, Hurricanes tied at 1 in the second. Both those games are in the second. Canucks and Blue Jackets are tied at 3 in the second. Jets 2-0 over New Jersey in the first. And then 8:30 tonight, Golden Knights at Blackhawks. 10 o'clock, Rangers are at the Ducks. And rounding out that out-of-town scoreboard look, you know, we always like to take a look at the men's hardwood here. And right now, as we work our way into the madness of March, here's what's going on right now. Early in the second half, number 6 Ole Miss leads number 2 Michigan State 40-37. And towards the end of the first half, number 2 Tennessee is up 39-20 on number 3 Kentucky. After that, tonight, 2 later tips, 9:39 Eastern. Number 1 Auburn and number 5 Michigan. And then at 10:09 Eastern, number 1 Houston and number 4 Purdue, as we are whittling it down on our way towards the Final Four and then the national championship game. We'll take a break, come back with second period action in just a moment. 1-0 Venom in the lead over the Columbus River Dragons. We're back with more in a moment on River Dragons Hockey.
Follow the signs and discover your next adventure in life. Nestled right in the heart of Old Town on Queen Bee Drive is a Legacy Reserve at Old Town. At Legacy Reserve, your retirement is whatever you want it to be. Be active, be flavorful, be free, be alive. Don't just live life, live a legacy. Call or visit our website for more information. Try out our virtual tour online today.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money, make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account, all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic mobile app, energized banking at its best.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
If you're looking for quality dental work, look no further than Largeman Dental in Columbus, the River Dragon's trusted oral care provider. Largeman Dental provides cleaning services, restorative work, cosmetics, prosthetics, and Invisalign braces too. Dr. Largeman has over 19 years of clinical experiences in all phases of dentistry and holds memberships in 4 different esteemed dental societies. Set your next appointment by calling 706-322-6581 or visit them online at largemandental.com.
Vectorply Corporation is a world-leading manufacturer of carbon, fiberglass, and Kevlar composite fabrics located in Phoenix City, Alabama. Our customers depend on us to produce iconic brands such as Malibu and Nautique Boat and the historic C8 mid-engine Corvette. Even the light poles surrounding the Columbus Civic Center were produced by a Vectorply customer using Vectorply fabrics. If you're looking for an exciting career with a growing manufacturer located right here in the Chattahoochee Valley, visit our website, vectorply.com.
Let Shredaway, a division of the Overby Company, take care of all your document shredding needs. We can design a custom shredding program for your business today. No need to purchase equipment, no maintenance expenses, no need to prepare records for destruction, increase employee productivity, increase security, no worry. Was it really destroyed? Right now, all new customers can receive 10% off. Shredaway, a division of the Overby Company, locally owned and operated in downtown Columbus. That's Shredaway, 706-577-9668.
Hey everybody, I'm Slayton at Zelmos, and just want to take a second today to tell you a little bit about our new fuel and in-store rewards program. All you have to do is text 78500, just text enroll Zelmo, you'll see it at the bottom of your screen. And it's as easy as signing up. You can do it from home. You get to your pump, hit Zelmos rewards, type in your phone number. As soon as you do that, you'll see the price roll back at the pump. That's 3 cents a day off every gallon with up to 25 cents off on special occasions. So join today and start saving.
Back here to start second period action. 5-on-5. We skate 1-0 Venom. And the second period is underway. River Dragons rolling right to left in front of our broadcast location. Let's see if they bring a little energy out to start here. Thornton down for the left point. He'll push his way down into the slot. Quick shot blocked in front again. The Venom blocking a shot. Turned it over though. Wick line over to the right side. There's a chance and a save made, and that time held on to by Sharma. 25 seconds into the period. Columbus pushing right on in to the Venom end of things. But again, HC Venom blocking shots, getting in the way, making things happen for themselves here. Austin Doe will take this face off, and across from Stavros Soalis. Well, maybe not. Soalis tossed out. Butler will step in. Doe wins it back to the right point. Quick shot, deflects off a body, ends up on the near side. Quick line, lost his balance there. Storjahan behind the net, wraps it around, tried to tuck it in front of shot, save made, rebound, puck free behind the net. Quick line, into the slot. Storjahan down low, don't try to cut across, lost the handle. Left point kept in by Columbus. Good shift to start it off here by this line. Here's Thornton pushing down the left side. Thornton back up the wall. Feeds it across. Storjahan to Wick line. Had it hop off his stick. Wick line in the corner after it. Wick line into the slot. Fed it behind and got it back. Wick line turnaround chance. Tipped in front. Doe rebound. He scores! Austin Doe on the near side. Picks up the rebound. Roofs it over the right pad of the goaltender. And this game's tied at 1. What a great start by this whole unit. That line came out and did the job for Columbus. 107 time of the goal. And I mean, that was exactly what that veteran unit needed to give the River Dragons. They did, and Austin Doe with a goal.
River Dragons goal scored by number 17, Austin Doe.
It's his 12th of the year.
Assisted by number 10, Cody Wickline. Number 4, Alex Dorjahan at 1:07 of the second period.
So the River Dragons tie it up, and let's see if they can keep the momentum now as the Venom push back in. But Columbus with an outlet to center off the heel of Hunter's skates. He'll plan ahead. Somro cutting in, high slot. Down low for Hunter in the left side corner. Trying to feed it across as he got wrapped up over there. Battling at the left point. Somro backs it up. Fed it to the slot, but once again, the Venom on the puck, although now Columbus is starting to amp up this forecheck a little bit here. An extra stick there got under the arm of one of the Venom players. Not sure who that one belonged to, but it's cleared back the other way. No icing. They say it was tipped. And so chased in behind his own net there. Craig trying to work it free. Works it up the left wing side. Venom in over the line. Towards the front of the net. Sticked away by Babbitt up the near side. McDonald turns it on to Hunter. Hunter lifts the backhand in, and that line will head for a change. 2.5 into the second period. River Dragons respond. 67 seconds into the period, they tie it at 1. Venom back on the right wing side. Driving now, curling. Layas with a chance in front. That one ends up at the left point, overskated. Now Doherty takes it away. 3-on-1. Doherty right side has help looking in. He'll shoot himself, and a glove save made by Sharma. Doherty was walking in. I think he was looking to shoot the whole way. I don't mind that. Especially Doherty is out there with Texmo and Hatcher, two guys he has not played with before. So you might as well just get the sure thing there, get the shot. He did. No rebound, though. Venom able to control that faceoff and knock it out to center, chased by Butler. Butler trying to push in on the left side. He and Slahetka tie up. Butler out with it. Texmo on him in the corner, trying to kick it free. And Columbus looks to move it away. Pushed ahead, that'll be a hand pass. Plouffe tried to glove it to himself, but instead Hatcher picked it up. So 3:18. Whistle and a face-off just outside the River Dragons line. So it's been pointed out to me that Chick-fil-A Eat at Chick-fil-A event next week is technically impossible because the River Dragons are actually on the road. So that one I'm sure has been canceled and rescheduled. We'll figure out what the rescheduled date is for you when we can. But next Thursday, Columbus will be playing the Monroe Moccasins in Monroe. So it's not like we could even get their postgame. Here's Dorjahan onto the right side. Wickline off angle chance save there. It's held on to by Sharma. Faceoff will come to the left of the Venom goal. 3:40 into the second, tied at 1. Venom and River Dragons. Faceoff drifts to the far side. They push it towards the line, and now down it goes. That'll be icing. And that icing is brought to you by Air Force Heating and Air, where right now you can get a furnace tune and an AC inspection for only $79. Book your appointment by calling 706-882-8888 or go to airforceheatingandair.com. Drawn to the right of the Venom goal. Austin Doe out there for this face-off. Looking over his left shoulder here, maybe in the direction of Thornton if he can get it back, and he does. Thornton with a rolling puck settles, feeds it down the left side wall. Here's Wickline. Steps free into the far corner. Up the boards, rubbed out there. Salov takes it away. Now it's cleared to center. Salov with it again. Right side. Trying to work his way in. Thornton poked it free. Sent it behind the net. But recovered by the Venom. Fed to an open wing. Thornton will reverse it around to the far side. Columbus on the regroup. Here's Storjahan to center. Swept off his stick at the line. River Dragons are going to start a change here, but not everybody's going to get through it. Now they have time. As the Venom elect to do the same thing, they're going to pull it behind the net and regroup 4.5 into this second period. McDonald out there now with Hunter and a lead pass up the right wing side. Venom trying to step in here. That's Stewart feeding it around to the far corner. It ends up with Bockel bouncing behind the net. And now Justin McDonald looks to move it up. Left wing, here's Ryan Hunter trying to cut wide. Wrist shot save made on that high shot. Rebound ends up in the corner. Somro digging for it in the corner. Pulls it out. And now it's nudged away from him. Stewart ends up with it. Banked it off the back of his own net. Wedged up high in the air. Comes down at center. And Columbus, Bockwell can't turn it away. It ends up with Underwood, who goes all the way behind his own net. Bockwell stretched to center, kicked on to Hunter. Hunter ahead, has McDonald with him. Somro trailing over to McDonald. Off the end of his stick, feeds the point, Slahatka. Slahatka with a roller, a shot. Oh, got through, but just wide. It's a lot of traffic in front. Slahatka to the back door. Oh, and a penalty called? Or did the glass come out? All right, we're going to get to a break. Tied at 1. Back with more in a moment. This is River Dragons hockey.
We all dream. But dreams quickly become distant memories unless we do something about it. Do everything in our power to learn to lead. At Troy University, we teach everyone to be leaders in their field. We're dedicated to teaching a new generation to lead change.
Welcome home to the Trails at Flat Rock, featuring professionally managed new and renovated apartment homes with unique floor plans. Trails at Flat Rock features washers and dryers in every home, a picnic and pool area with grills, playground, fitness center, and more. We're pet-friendly and are located right next to Flat Rock Park. We even have a car wash on property, plus garages and storage units available for rent. Call 706-909-2423 or visit trailsatflatrock.com to see your next home. One tie on our hands here early in the second period here in Columbus. River Dragons to the Venom going head to head, and apparently what happened there, and I just missed it, Rahul Sharma's pad came off. And I've never seen that before. But his leg pad actually came off. Now I know there are fewer straps than there used to be on goal pads, but there's still at least 3 or 4. So I don't know what happened there. But it looks like he's got it fixed, whatever it was. That's an odd one. It actually saved them a goal. The puck was over at McDonald. He had an open net when the whistle went. Doherty ends up on the right side off that face-off. His shot caught and held. So another face-off coming up to the left of that Venom net. 5:47 into the second period. River Dragons, as I mentioned, responded to tie it at 1. Boy, the first shift of the period, Doe, Wickline, and Storjahan just would not let the puck out of the Venom zone. And the veteran Austin Doe picks up his 12th. Linesman wants to toss the Venom center onto the faceoff. He doesn't want to go, though, but Belov is ready to step in there and take it. Butler arguing the whole way. Belov won it anyway. It's fed towards the left point. And the Venom do escape the zone, tipping it on in on the right side. Long shot in wide of the net. Goes all the way out on the far wing. Columbus at center. Doherty gets it across onto the right wing side. Here's Reed. Stops, looking for help. Cross ice feed. And that one had to go through a lot of Venom players to make it, and it did not. Tipped all the way back down. Slahetka ahead to Reed. Reed, right side. Here's Plouffe. Plouffe stepping in. Wrist shot. Deflects into the corner. Left point. Hatcher with a long shot. Tipped in front by Reed. Save made Sharma. Puck still behind the net. Venom trying to work it around. Now over the left point. Slahetka pinching. Puck up in the air. Comes down at center. Back on the right side, Solis had it taken away. Turned away to Reed now. Reed ahead for Columbus. He'll dump that one in. Both teams change it up. Columbus goes wholesale. 5 fresh skaters out there. 7 minutes into the second, tied at 1. Lind follows a roller back into his own end. Turnover on the left side, but Lind stole it back. Good battle. Now here's Doe moving ahead. He's got help with him. Austin Doe to the left side, all the way into the corner. Tried to stop. Puck kept going. Around it goes to the right side. Lind into the corner again to Wickline. Wickline looking up top. His shot goes cross crease out the other side. Left point held in by Thornton. The River Dragons there, both Doe and Storjahan dipped behind the net when Wickline was cutting in front. Wickline was on his off wing there and just wasn't a great combination, but puck stayed in. Right point, there's another shot coming in. That is blocked out of play, and again, another diving block by the Venom. That time it's Isaac Embry laying out to get a piece of it. I don't think I've seen another team in this league block shots the way these guys do. Like, they actually lay out, get in front of pucks, shin pads, sticks, whatever it takes. They really do a nice job at that. Face off to the left of the Venom net. McDonald trying to push it along. It's tipped on down. Thornton will chase. Somro now, all the way behind the net. Out the right side, Justin Somro. Lead pass ahead. Thornton had it leak off the heel of his stick. Turned over at center, however, by the Venom. Left side, here comes Hunter. Moving in, Ryan Hunter with a shot. Tried the blocker side, couldn't find the daylight. Puck stays on the right side for a moment. Now it's skipped out. Hit the linesman, died right at the blue line. So Columbus back in. Here's Hunter. Right side, McDonald at the net. Hunter, wrist shot, save, rebound, another stop, and another try. Puck still free in front. It's cleared out of the zone. Great pressure there from Columbus. Now it's turned over, though. Venom right side with a shot, and that one is blocked off the foot of Bockwell. As Belal put it right into him. Columbus in over the line, but the Venom able to come up with the puck. They turn it back out to center. Boy, Bockwell hobbling as he gets to the bench there. You don't like to see that. River Dragons moving ahead quickly. Hunter on the left side. He has Reed with him. Hunter on the left wing. Try to put it up top to Slahetka, taken away from him and cleared out of the zone. Underwood back on it. He'll feed it across. River Dragons on the regroup here. Now here's Hatcher skating it ahead. Hatcher in over the line. Tried to dangle the D. Lost the handle. Left wing. Reed can't get to it. Doherty, Hunter, and Reed out there right now in this iteration of the line. Doherty cleared it ahead, but went between the forwards and now back the other way. Here come the Venom in with a wrist shot. Glove save Babbitt on that one from Craig. And he hangs on. And now we get a little bit of chatting going between the two teams. That is Embry along with Doherty. Embry's got a decent amount of PIMs, 75, so probably not afraid to drop the mitts. Ford's got 72, but Posar's the penalty minute leader at 91. Fisher's got 53, but also has a decent amount of points. Face off to the right of Babbitt. Here we go. So it is going to be Doherty in there, and he's going to throw. Get several lefts in on Embry. Embry was not ready for those jabs. Embry trying to switch it up and throw a roundhouse, and boy, Doherty takes him down to the ice. Oh my goodness. Doherty caught him with 2, if not 3 left jabs to start that one off. Embry was not ready. And he leaves the ice for repairs. Doherty firing the crowd up here as he circles for a moment before heading into the penalty box. Yeah. That went from a little bit of a discussion to right off the face-off. And I mean, if they knew it was coming, I really am kind of surprised. Embry did not look ready for that one. Doherty's a big boy with a big reach. And he was able to stretch that left arm out. He reached in, grabbed the jersey between the shoulder and the elbow, and then just popped him with 2 or 3 quick lefts. Embry never recovered from that. Doherty was able to clock him with a couple of rights as well. We're going to need a cleanup crew out there. Then let me tell you about our next family 4-pack game coming up. Chick-fil-A Midland Kissin' 99.3 family 4-packs include 4 tickets to a River Dragons game, 4 hot dogs, 4 popcorn, 4 Pepsi products, and 4 Chick-fil-A coupons over $120 in value for just $40. We're already sold out of the 4-packs for tomorrow. The last remaining game that we have 4-packs available for now is April 12th against Athens. So take advantage of this great deal brought to you by Chick-fil-A Midland, Kissin' 99.3, Buffalo Rock Pepsi, Brewster's Ice Cream, and the Columbus Civic Center. You can click that QR code right there on your screen. Point your mobile device right at the QR code, follow the link, and that is going to get you to where you can buy these. You can also buy them online at rdragonsmerch.com or at rdragons.com just by clicking on the ticketing tab and then rdragonsmerch.com. Scroll down, look for the featured items, and you will find the family 4-pack. But again, sold out for tomorrow. Can't get them anymore. April 12th against Athens is the only remaining family 4-pack that we have for the season. It's also fan appreciation night, and there's plenty of giveaways, prizes, all kinds of fun to be had. Final regular season game. So check that out. And make sure that you do get in now on your family 4-packs. River Dragons Hockey also brought to you in part by BKI Accounting, a new age approach to old school accounting. They specialize in payroll, bookkeeping, income, and sales taxes for small business. Learn more at bkiaccounting.com. Now, I got to bring this up because season tickets are available for next year. And they've gone on sale, but only through the River Dragons office. Now, if you want to join the Inside Edge Club, you can do so. If you are a previous season ticket holder, you know the drill. You log on through your online account. You're able to go ahead and renew without even bothering to call the office. You can just do it all online. You don't have to talk to a person. But if you don't have an account and you want to buy tickets, you can give us a call, 706-507-4625, or come on down to the office. There are payment plans available. But to get on a payment plan, you do have to talk to a human, even though you may not want to. But we have some awesome payment plans to help you with your River Dragon season ticket purchase for $25.26. Benefits include merchandise discounts, buddy ticket vouchers, exclusive Inside Edge events, and much more. And again, hey, you want to come down and say, Tom, I don't know what seats I want. Well, that's fine. We have plenty of them, and we can show you where the open seats are. Come on down. We'll walk you into the Arena Bowl. We'll show you what's open and perhaps your section of choice. And you can see, do you want to sit low? Do you want to sit high? Do you want to sit halfway up? Do you want the corner? Do you want behind the net? Do you want right in the middle, 50-yard line? What's your preference? Well, we've got seats for you no matter where you want to sit. So come on down and join us, let us know, and you can take a look. So they're still cleaning things up there in the River Dragon zone. Looks like we might have it all taken care of. And they're going to elect to send us off to a break. Tied at 1, halfway home here in the second. Back with more in a moment. This is River Dragons Hockey.
Hey everybody, I'm Slayton at Zelmo's, and just want to take a second today to tell you a little bit about our new fuel and in-store rewards program. All you have to do is text 78500, just text enroll Zelmo, you'll see it at the bottom of your screen. And it's as easy as signing up. You can do it from home. You get to your pump, hit Zelmo's rewards, type in your phone number. As soon as you do that, you'll see the price roll back at the pump. That's 3 cents a day off every gallon with up to 25 cents off on special occasions. So join today and start saving.
Hey, my name is Justice, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A nugget trays is when it's time for football season and time to have the boys over, Chick-fil-A was it. You bite into it and it's juicy, you got flavors popping. Oh yeah. On any D-A-Y, I need C-F-A.
Hey y'all, my name is Soraya, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A nugget trays is how easy it is. That convenience of being able to order through the app is just unmatched. When I place that tray down, those nuggets won't be there for long. Everyone loves them.
All right, back here in River Dragons hockey. 5-through fighting for Embry and Doherty, and puck drop to the right of Patman after we've gotten the ice cleaned up there. Long shot coming in. Oh boy, just over top of the net. The only downside when something like that happens, you get momentum from the fight. The crowd was fired up, but then you're sitting for so long, just getting things back to normal ice-wise. Let's see if the River Dragons can make something happen here. Texmo tried to leave it off on the right side, but that was picked up by the Venom, but cut off at the right point. Now here's Reed, side of the net. His wrist shot, and that one goes high around to the left point. Slahetka able to hold it in. He'll walk to his right. Slahetka looking through. Shot deflected. Hatcher, left side corner. Feeds it up towards the left point. Reed can't keep it in. But it's turned over at center. Plouffe tried to bank it the other way. Hit the linesman. It kicks over to Reed. Reed steps in, right side, walks into the dot, cutting in front of the goal. Puck through the crease, and it's grabbed, but a penalty coming up as it's frozen in front, but Columbus has drawn the first power play of the game. River Dragons heading on to the Loft power play. The Loft features live music every Friday and Saturday night. Show your River Dragons ticket stub for a 2-for-1 deal on cover, only at the Loft, proud partner of River Dragons hockey. 10:46, time of the slashing penalty against HC Venom. Faceoff will come to the right of the Venom goal. Fisher is the one who ends up in the box. Columbus can't keep it in here as they try to start things out here. Slahetka drifting back into his own end on the regroup. Fed across, here's Brody Thornton pushing it in past Wickline. Pile at the line, kept in by Columbus. Thornton, left side, moving it down. Wickline, Thornton, left point. Cross ice feed, kicked right towards the front of the net, ends up far corner to Doe. Doe into the slot, Reed steps around and he tried to shoot, that was blocked. Then he blocked the clearing attempt by being on the ice, and now it's sent out of the zone. Venom on it, they turn it over to Doe, and Doe says, I'm not offside. The Venom brought that puck back in, and he's correct, but they blow the whistle anyway. Offside brought to you by Old School Barbershop. They're online at oldschoolbarber, SHOPPE.com, oldschoolbarbershop.com. Look online anytime, plus 24/7 through their Instagram and Facebook. Get your signs lined up at Old School Barbershop. Reservations required. Justin McDonald winning the faceoff back as Hunter will fire it in around the rim. It goes on to the far side. River Dragons trying to set it up. McDonald up to the right point. Underwood. McDonald, top of the circle, side of the net, in front, looking for Stordahan, taken away there, flip to the line, and Underwood pops it up in the air. It goes on a play. Exactly 8 minutes to go in the second period. River Dragons power play coming into this one, operating in a 22.6% clip. That is 5th in the FPHL, 14th, tied for last on the kill for the Venom at 67.6%. So Columbus trying to take advantage of a league worst power play. Here's Ryan Hunter stepping in on the left side, walking in, and he's caught from behind the knockdown as it's cleared out. Babbitt out to leave it in the corner. Underwood swings by. 30 seconds to go on the man advantage. Columbus will bring it ahead. Here's Justin McDonald. Pass ahead to Hunter at the line, dispossessed, and it's cleared. Venom get one more change of the penalty kill. Here comes Underwood, left side, Ryan Hunter. Hunter and over the line, feeds it across, time ticking down. Justin McDonald with it, his shot deflects to the glass. Power play over, River Dragons 0 for 1. Feed into the slot, tipped away from McDonald. And the puck ends up in the far side corner again. Storjahan centering feed, and right through the skates there of Hatcher, ends up at the point, kept in on the left wing side. Underwood in front, and that one off a defenseman, back into the corner. Up top, Storjahan with a shot. Oh boy, Hunter almost arrived in time to tip it. Kept into the right point by Thornton. Glove down in the cycle. McDonald, a shot and a left pad save there. Nice stop in front, and well, I tell you what, Columbus buzzing off that power play, but nice job by Rahul Sharma to keep the puck out. Big hit at center by Reed as he laid into Steinway. Back to center. Here is Reed chipping on the left side. No, he likes to go right wing with it instead. Thornton lost it. Now it goes off the dasher. Somro gloves it to himself. Columbus, Thornton pressured in his own end. Is clear. Hit a body. And now he's pushed into the corner as he jousts with Stewart. Puck around to the left point. Shot is deflected. Did not get through. But the River Dragons still can't clear here. Now Lind will back up on it. This game's still tied at 1. Lind had it hooked away. Turned over side of the net. They score. The puck stolen behind the net off the stick of Connor Lind. And again, that is Stewart with his second of the hockey game. 5:51 to go in the second, and the Venom are back in the lead. So for Stewart, that's his 5th. Time of the goal is 14:09. That one will go down unassisted. That's a tough one for the River Dragons. They had some serious momentum there.
Assisted by number 15, Clinton and Stewart at 14:09 in the second period. Again, that's Stewart, an assisted goal for Venom HC at 14:09.
Columbus trying to push ahead here. Storjahan on the right side. Wickline will drive in as Doe with him. Wickline to the front of the net blocker, save there. Slahetka back at center as a man leaning on him. Boy, he's held up pretty good. That should have been a penalty. Was not. Columbus will turn it back though. 3-on-2. Wickline leaving. Storjahan cross ice, and now at center. Puck in on goal is stopped. Slaheka in a jousting match. He wants to go here. And that is Solis. And Slaheka. Solis is going to try to throw some rights in there. His helmet is off. Slaheka did not like the way he was held up there. Slaheka is just turtled under. He can't get free. So at least had him wrapped up, I should say. But Slaheka was upset. And I don't blame him. I mean, so Elise just mugged him at center. There was no call on it. .14:51, time of the Fighting Majors. We'll stay 5-on-5 here. Doe, Storjahan, Wickline out there. Puck to the left point, quickly to the right. Here's Underwood with a shot and wide of the net. Wickline kicks it in front, and that one is underneath the goaltender, Sharma, who dove back across the goal line. Right on, 5 minutes to go in the period. 2-1. Venom in the lead. Back in the more in a moment. This is River Dragons hockey.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
Follow the signs and discover your next adventure in life. Nestled right in the heart of Old Town on Queen Bee Drive is a Legacy Reserve at Old Town. At Legacy Reserve, your retirement is whatever you want it to be. Be active, be flavorful, be free, be alive. Don't just live life, live a legacy. Call or visit our website for more information. Try out our virtual tour online today.
Back here on River Dragons Hockey 2-1. Venom HC responded again. As Clendenin Stewart, his second of the game. He has put the Venom ahead once again after Columbus tied it early in the second. Venom win the draw in their own zone, bank it off the glass. It goes out of play, so no delay of game call. Doe, Storjahan, Wickline, Bockwell, and Underwood. Draw one back, ends up at the left point with Bockwell. A bank pass side of the net, knocked away by Sharma. Wickline to the right point. Underwood, his shot. Sharma the glove save, and he holds on. 4:42 to go in the second. 2-1, Venom in the lead. Here's a quick shot. That one is blocked off Wickline, actually. Goes back to the point. Underwood with a roller on the line, and that is jammed out. Storjahan back to try to help him out. Underwood in behind the net. Storjahan up the near side. Storjahan to center, looking to move it into the skates there. Wickline trying to knock it along. Gets it in over the line, but it's pushed right back out. Columbus was in offside. That's whistled down with 4:12 to go. Here in the second period. Next heat with the Dragons event at Chef Lee's will be Tuesday, April 1st at 6 p.m. That's at the 6100 Bradley Park Drive location. Join us for a chance to meet your favorite players and get autographs, selfies, and more. That's Tuesday, April 1st at Chef Lee's, 6100 Bradley Park Drive at 6 p.m. Venom trying to move it out, but Ryan Hunter ties it up now. It squirts free towards Butler. Butler looking to move it out, and it does get out. Columbus returning it to center. Hops over the stick of Hunter Thornton. I don't think he was quite ready to have to pursue that, but ends up with it. Near side now, puck squirts free in front. Nice job to take it away there by Lind. And now Hunter cut down at center, and there's the call. Trailing ref had it. Tripping the call, 3:39 left to go in the second period. Columbus to its second The Loft power play. The Loft features live music every Friday and Saturday night. Show your River Dragons ticket stub for a 2-for-1 deal on cover only at The Loft, proud partner of River Dragons Hockey. So 16:21, time of the call. Butler ends up in the box. Columbus trying to go to work. There's a shot from the slot, save made. Big rebound sitting in front. Ends up with Hunter. Backdoor feed, and it hopped away from McDonald. Venom able to clear. Boy, it was a mess in front of that Venom net for a minute there, but River Dragons could not find a way to get it through all the bodies. Pass out, here's McDonald on the right side. Justin McDonald playing it across, bounce restored to Hahn. Cleared the line, not out. Underwood. Left side to Hunter. Underwood to his right. McDonald. McDonald, Underwood. Wrist shot and wide of the net. Hunter, left side, rolling puck, trying to thread it in front. Puck towards the front of the net, picked away at the side of the goal. Ooh, McDonald took a stick up high. That was not called as it's cleared out. And he is a little slow getting to the bench. Now at center, puck picked off, and now looking for a shorthanded chance. And Underwood able to knock his man off it there as that was Craig trying to cut in. Now in front it is a shorthanded goal. Shorthanded goal for Trey Fisher. Columbus miscommunication in their own end. And the Venom, an impressive showing right now in this one. Trey Fisher, his 7th of the year. .17:34, time of the goal. And
short-handed goals. Number 77, Trey Fisher, assisted by number 2, Nikolai Salav, and number 71, Connor Craig, at 17:34 in the second period.
So Craig and Salav the assists. Bockwell pushing back in for Columbus. Puts it right in front. It's cleared out and down the ice. Well, now this is something Columbus has to watch, that they don't try to make it all individual efforts here. 20 seconds ago on the power play. And we've seen the River Dragons do this a few times this season. They get down in a game, and all of a sudden, it's got to be an end-to-end rush. One guy takes it himself. You know, you got to remember, you got 4 other red jerseys out there. Thornton around, looking into the slot. Bockwell with the backhand to an open wing. Time ticking down to the power play. So it's cleared along and out to center, and now the Venom pushing up 2-on-2. Butler out of the box, looking to move it in front, pass blocked. Turn right back the other way. Here's Thornton with it, hooks it over to the right side. Doe in over the line, tried to jam it across, could not, and now it's pushed out to center and another break. Fisher in again, feeding it left side. Shot, save, Babin, rebound, Babin the save, and he hangs on. Back-to-back stops by Babin, and those are big ones to keep a 3-1 Venom. Oh my goodness. If it becomes 4-1 Venom, this game could take a turn. But Columbus just, I don't want to say needs to stay patient, but they need to stay poised. Columbus gets that puck out to center as they try to throw it across. Turn back down the ice. Connor Lindell chase after it. Somro ahead. And out the right wing, here's Texmo working his way in over the line. Texmo had it slapped off a stick behind the net. Recovered on the near side. Reed will feed the point. There's a shot tipped on the way in. Goes wide. Texmo centering. Bouncing puck. That one hops away. Now it does work its way out to center where Somro trying to push it back ahead. Gets it across to Plouffe. Plouffe back into the traffic. Scooped up and held. Sharma hangs on to that one. Face-off will end up on the right side of the Venom cage. And Columbus, McDonald's already directing traffic out there. So now Hatcher's back up on this line with McDonald and Hunter. Face-off one back by the Venom. McDonald after it into the slot. Hunter backdoor feed. Hatcher had to go through his skates. He'll feed the right point. Quick shot coming in. Floats high to the glass. Hunter tried to put it deep. Could not. Puck picked away. Not out. Hatcher blocks. Gives to McDonald. McDonald backing up. Sends it towards the net off the shaft of a stick to the left side corner. Ryan Hunter wrapped up there. McDonald left point Bockwell. Time running down. 7 seconds. McDonald on the backhand puts it towards the net. Blocked in front. Venom clear. That'll do it for the period. So again, the HC Venom, another good road period of hockey here. Frustrating the Columbus River Dragons. and skating out with a 3-1 lead. Nice job by the Venom. And again, Columbus trying to figure out how exactly they can get pucks through, and that's going to be the key thing. The other thing, of course, unfortunately for the River Dragons, is 2 big-time giveaways that led to 2 goals in that second period. Just some defensive shortcomings there, and those things are correctable at the very least. But the River Dragons are going to have to find at least 2 here in the third. They trail 3-1 after 2. We're back with more in a moment. This is River Dragons hockey.
Sure, a meal like this is an option, but why would you settle for less? When you can have the...
This winter, don't let your heating system leave you out in the cold. At Air Force Heating and Air, we are committed to your family's comfort all year round. Whether you need repairs, maintenance, or a new system installation, the Air Force team is here for you. Residential and commercial, dedicated to servicing our community and neighbors. Plus, we offer duct cleaning and sealant services, air quality and virus protection, and plumbing. Call Air Force Heating and Air today. Serving you is our top priority.
Hey, on the mountain we've got a saying. Get off your... Touchdown! Woo! Mountain Dew!
We all dream, but dreams quickly become distant memories unless we do something about it. Do everything in our power to learn to lead. At Troy University, we teach everyone to be leaders in their field. We're dedicated to teaching a new generation to lead change.
At Beam, we take pride in being a part of our community, and we're committed to seeing it grow. We continually volunteer with organizations that are making a difference. Together, we are building a better community while building the best internet that exceeds the technology of metropolitan cities. But more importantly, one that connects us all. We want to ensure reliability. So for this reason, we're willing to go the extra mile. We aim to provide the community with high-quality internet and cable services, because we live here too.
Because at Beam, community is not just a place. It's the way we do business.
Back here in the second period intermission. Pucks are chucked. And everybody coming on out to clean them up. As the River Dragons need to clean up a few things in their game defensively. It's a 3-1 count right now as we are through 2 periods of play. We're going to talk about the scoring summary here from this second period. Columbus came in trailing 1-0 and started the period off as well as you possibly could. For the first minute and 7 seconds, the line of Wickline, Storjahan, and Austin Doe just absolutely did a tremendous job hemming the Venom in. They couldn't do a thing. Couldn't get the puck out. And the cycle game was strong. The puck possession was strong. And it pays off. Austin Doe scores from Wickline and Storjahan, an even strength goal to tie this game at 1, his 12th of the year. And that was an ideal shift It's really good for Columbus. But later in the period, neither team would score, and the River Dragons, meanwhile, end up in a situation where not once but twice they cough the puck up in really bad situations, and they both end up in the back of the net. The first, at 14:09, Stewart picks the pocket of Connor Lind in behind the net as Lind tried to skate away with it, and he stuffs it right past Babin. And that's his second of the night, and it's 2-1. That goal unassisted. Then at 17:34, River Dragons on a power play. Some miscommunication in the defensive zone results in a shot, a save by Babin. The rebound was taken out, but then it was stolen back immediately by the Venom. And this time, Fisher ends up tucking it in. Saloff and Craig the assists at 17:34. And a shorthanded goal makes it 3-1. And the Venom, again, playing a great road game so far, 40 minutes into this contest. Shots in the period did swing back the way of the River Dragons. 18 for Columbus, 7 for HC Venom. 25 for Columbus in the game, 18 for the Venom overall so far. But where it counts on the board, it's 3-1. Venom in the lead. Power plays in that period. Columbus goes 0 for 2. Venom have yet to have a power play, and that is the other concerning thing. You know the pendulum's going to swing back the other way at some point. It hasn't yet, but it will. And when it does, Columbus's penalty kill is going to have to be equal to the task. So they've not a tall order in front of them, doable. We've seen this team score 6 goals in a period, let alone just 2 or 3. So not too concerned about that, but I do need to see Columbus cleaning things up in the defensive zone. So, all right, 2 periods in. We'll take a break. When we come back here in the intermission, it's time for the Zelmo Zipping Out of Town scoreboard. Stay tuned. We're coming your way in just a moment. This is River Dragons Hockey. Welcome home to the Trails at Flat Rock, featuring professionally managed new and renovated apartment homes with unique floor plans. Trails at Flat Rock features washers and dryers in every home, a picnic and pool area with grills, playground, fitness center, and more. We're pet-friendly and are located right next to Flat Rock Park. We even have a car wash on property, plus garages and storage units available for rent. Call 706-909-2423 or visit trailsatflatrock.com to see your next home.
We work, sleep, eat, work, repeat. This is how we spend the majority of our time. And time is supposed to be one of the most precious treasures we have, right? Time together with friends and family doing the things that we want to do. And of course, we have to provide. But the life we're providing is supposed to be more than just food and shelter, isn't it? And how about experiencing more of the things that we like to do with the people that we love? The truth is that this is what people rank as their highest value. Leisure time with friends and family, travel time, unique experiences and beautiful memories. If you ask anyone from virtually any culture what they wish they had more time to do, it's to see new places, experience new things, amazing experiences, and share those with the people that they want to be with. It's all about quality of life. But somehow we just don't take seriously the importance of our leisure time together, do we? In fact, did you know that every year we give away more than 1 million years of our vacation time? That's right. That's more than 21 years a second, to be clear, given back in paid vacation time that we don't take advantage of. Why do we do that? Why do we not take advantage of our leisure time at leisure? And let's face it, too much of our time today is being spent with a small device in our hands, looking at a small screen instead of the big open sky or mountains or beaches or creating new memories. And today, we live in a subscription-based society, don't we? So many of these services are vying for our time and money. Subscription movie services, TV services, grocery services, gym memberships. And that's okay because it's convenient, right? But what about all those missing amazing experiences and the memories that they create? You see, quality of life is more than what we do on the couch. What about those other important aspects, too, of our experience in everyday life? You know, how we feel, literally how we physically feel today and every day. And of course, we want to look our best as well. So some of that leisure time and disposable income is going towards these categories as well. So what if I told you that there was a club that was just as convenient, but delivers the best life has to offer every day, everywhere, and in every way that you want? This is exactly what we do at Club Viago.
Back here on River Dragons Hockey, Tom Callahan here with you in the second period intermission report. Let's take a look at that Zelmo zipping out of town scoreboard. Zelmo's has been fueling life's passion since 1999, and in the MPHL, busy night tonight. Binghamton has come back on Danbury after trailing 2-1. It's now 5-2 Black Bears, and that one is late in the third period. Then you've got the Rock Lobsters out 4-2 in front of the Zydeco. That one's early in the third. Also going on right now, how about it? Blue Ridge 4-2 over Carolina, and they are just about to start the third period of play. Blue Ridge plays those teams tough, I'm telling you. Port Huron has called off the Dogs after a 7-goal first period against Motor City. After 2, they now lead only 9-3. So they've chilled out a little bit. 1-1 tie, Seawolves Moccasins. That is halfway through the second period. 3-0 Dashers over Wolves halfway through the second period. In the NHL, Utah Hockey Club has rallied to tie it up on Sean Dursey's third, a 4-on-4 goal. 1-1, under 3 to go in that third period. Hurricanes 3-1 up on the Canadians in the third. Canucks 5, Blue Jackets 4 also in the third. Second period action, Jets 2-0 over the Devils. At the first intermission, Blackhawks 1-0 up on the Golden Knights, and 10 o'clock puck drop, Rangers at Ducks. Men's college hoops, it's almost over. 4 seconds to go, and number 2 Michigan State 71-67, leading number 6 Ole Miss. It's never over until it's over. 7:49 to go in the second half. Number 2 Tennessee 65-48 over number 3 Kentucky. That one might be over. 9:39 tip, number 1 Auburn at number 5 Michigan. 10:09 tip, number 1 Houston, number 4 Purdue. All right, that'll do it for our second period intermission report. When we come back, we'll have third period action for you. River Dragons trail the Venom 3-1. Stay tuned, more coming your way on River Dragons Hockey.
Follow the signs and discover your next adventure in life. Nestled right in the heart of Old Town on Queen Bee Drive is a Legacy Reserve at Old Town. At Legacy Reserve, your retirement is whatever you want it to be. Be active, be flavorful, be free, be alive. Don't just live life, live a legacy. Call or visit our website for more information. Try out our virtual tour online today.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money, make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account, all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic mobile app, energized banking at its best.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
If you're looking for quality dental work, look no further than Largeman Dental in Columbus, the River Dragons' trusted oral care provider. Largeman Dental provides cleaning services, restorative work, cosmetics, prosthetics, and Invisalign braces too. Dr. Largeman has over 19 years of clinical experiences in all phases of dentistry and holds memberships in 4 different esteemed dental societies. Set your next appointment by calling 706-322-6581 or visit them online at largemandental.com.
Vector Ply Corporation is a world-leading manufacturer of carbon, fiberglass, and Kevlar composite fabrics located in Phoenix City, Alabama. Our customers depend on us to produce iconic brands such as Malibu and Nautique Boat and the historic C8 mid-engine Corvette. Even the light poles surrounding the Columbus Civic Center were produced by a Vector Ply customer using Vector Ply fabrics. If you're looking for an exciting career with a growing manufacturer located right here in the Chattahoochee Valley, visit our website, vectorply.com.
Let Shredaway, a division of the Overby Company, take care of all your document shredding needs. We can design a custom shredding program for your business today. No need to purchase equipment, no maintenance expenses, no need to prepare records for destruction, increase employee productivity, increase security, no worry. Was it really destroyed? Right now, all new customers can receive 10% off. Shredaway, a division of the Overby Company, locally owned and operated in downtown Columbus. That's Shredaway, 706-577-9668.
Hey everybody, I'm Slayton at Zelmos, and just want to take a second today to tell you a little bit about our new fuel and in-store rewards program. All you have to do is text 78500, just text enroll Zelmo, you'll see it at the bottom of your screen. And it's as easy as signing up, you can do it from home. You get to your pump, hit Zelmos rewards, type in your phone number. As soon as you do that, you'll see the price roll back at the pump. That's 3 cents a day off every gallon with up to 25 cents off on special occasions. So join today and start saving.
And welcome back on Columbus River Dragons Hockey. Tom Callahan here with you as we are getting ready to go here shortly for third period action. Zamboni has done its thing, and you're going to have to put up with just this uncomfortable noise for a moment here. I'm just saying. And, okay, there we go. Got to get a little foamy guy back in place on the old boom mic. All right, we're good now. But I appreciate you all putting up with the uncomfortable noise. All right. So let's see here. What do we have going on? Well, we have 2 periods in the books. We have the Columbus River Dragons trailing HC Venom by a 3-1 score. And this is just the first of 3 meetings between these 2 teams here this season. The interesting part about this game is there's been a couple of scraps, but it hasn't been overly physical. It's been testy, but not a lot of hitting. And it's kind of a weird dichotomy, right? You can feel the frustration, especially from the Columbus side, I think, a little bit. But there hasn't been a ton of hitting. There's been a little bit here and there, but nothing to write home about. And I just kind of wonder what the tone for this third period is going to be. And how are they going to really try to run through these guys here and find at least another 2 goals to get pucks through to the front of the net? Because, again, Venom have done a nice job. They're blocking shots. They're getting in the way. And just, you know what, they're doing a good job, the Venom. And it's been a great couple of road periods for them, but they have to finish it off. And Columbus wants to finish strong. And again, if Columbus gets 2 points in any form or fashion tonight, regulation, overtime, or shootout win, they clinch a playoff spot. So the teams head out back on the ice now. Well, let's see what the River Dragons can do here. By the way, Utah and Florida have gone to overtime, now tied at 1. And here we are, 5-on-5. River Dragons rolling left to right here, and they do start with Dos Storjahan and Wickline, and why not? This line absolutely dominated to start the second. Let's see if they can do it again. They do push in. Wickline left side, but Stewart to the line, at least able to push the puck out, so that's more than the Venom did to start the second. As it's tossed back deep Thornton pressured behind his own net, but comes up with the puck, moves it ahead, but too far for Wickline. And the Venom will regroup. So, unfortunately, that line unable to replicate its success, at least so far, to open the second. Dumped in on goal, Babin. Boy, that one skips right up in his pads, and he just elects to hold on. Face-off will come to his left. Doe wins it back into the corner. River Dragons trying to clear it around to the near side. That hit a body, bounces right back to the side of the net. And again, Babin will just flop and cover. No reason to move that. Get another face off. This time it'll be to his right. Let's see. Columbus is going to put the McDonald line here, along with Hunter and Hatcher. The rookie in his first FPHL action tonight. And that one is sent back down the ice past the D. Steinway chasing. And he's got Hatcher on him, wraps him upside of the net. Puck reversed around, and McDonald over after it. McDonald with help from Hatcher on that right side. Hunter backing the play up, trying to keep it in. He does, down low. Here's McDonald. To the right point, Underwood. He's got room left side, Bockwell. Bockwell, wrist shot, save made. Oh, puck got behind him, right on the goal line. It stays out as reaching back. Sharma kept it out. Oh my goodness, that one leaked through, but the goaltender alertly spins and covers. Oh, that was close. Face off to the right. It's controlled by the Dragons and tipped out of play as the crowd kind of continuing on with Mr. Brightside here. At least a few of them. McDonald, Hunter, Hatcher stay out up front. Shuffling in the D here, which is now, looks like Thornton and Plouffe paired together. It's a little bit of a change. Hunter tried a shot, and now Thornton jammed it back down low. Normally it's Slahetka and Plouffe, but it might have been moved around a little bit here. Actually, correction, that is because Slahetka's still sitting in the box. Forgot about that, the fighting major. And now here comes the first penalty. Told you it was coming. First penalty in the game against Columbus is a tripping call. But you knew it was coming. Pendulum swings both ways, and River Dragons shorthanded here. Just 1:49 into the third period. Venom power play is 10th in the league at 20.1% on the season here. But the River Dragons kill 6th at 82.4. And the River Dragons are going to need to be strong on this one here as Thornton heads into the boxer, tripping. One back up to the point, and the Venom will control. There's a quick shot, save made, and the rebound swept away off the glass and down the ice. Doe had it kicked away, Wickline up top. Can't hang on to that one, and so once again, Venom on the regroup here. Here's Posar, scanning in on the right side, trying to work his way in. He shouldered off the puck. Here's Wickline, far side. And he'll skip it off the glass, down the ice. Venom moving it ahead. Left side, they'll try to set up puck up top. There's a drive and a save made by Babin on that slap shot from Craig. And whoop, here we go. On the far side, everybody's getting a little testy. And this is what I'm talking about. There is no hitting in this game. Well, a little bit here and there, but not much. Nothing to write home about. But there's a lot of frustration and pushing and shoving going on. But that's about it. And Slahetka now out of the box. Let's try this again. River Dragons cleared around out of the zone. We did not get any penalties out of that. Here's Storjahan looking for a short-handed chance on the left side. Runs into traffic and has to just pull back out. Venom will bring it in on the right side and try to set things up. 40 seconds to go in the power play. It's their first chance of the evening. It's 3-1. HC Venom leading the River Dragons. Long shot in and having the save. This game just has a little bit of a strange aura around it right now. Justin McDonald out for the final 30 seconds of this kill here. He'll take this face off. And no, he won't take this face off. He will be booted out. Ryan Hunter will have to take it. McDonald does get his earful, though, with the linesman. Puck pushed back to the point. And that one's fired around the rim. Slahetka over after it. The near side, tipped on down the ice. Venom moving it ahead on the left wing. They'll tip it in. There's a chance in front. Nope, no shot coming there. As Ponovanov elected to pull it back up top. And now out of the box is Thornton. Shot towards the front of the net is blocked. Columbus just trying to clear this one out. Sent to the right point. Rister, that one off a shin pad, and now Ryan Hunter. Up on Ponovanov on the right side, trying to walk around him. Ran into the hip check, but kept the puck. Back into the front of the net, tipped behind the net. Hatcher in the corner, can't get to it. Hunter does, though. Keeps it in, cross ice feed. Down for the left point is Plouffe. Plouffe behind the net, looking for McDonald. Hit a stanchion. Plouffe hustling back far side. Slot, Hunter, quick shot, blocked. Plouffe up with a rebound, trying to feed it, and that's deflected out. Columbus going to the change, and so Plouffe will fire it in from center. Pass out at center. Here's Underwood trying to throw it back into the right wing side. Chip past Texmo. Down it goes Bockwell chasing. They say no icing. Near side Doherty hustling to get there. They wedge it out. 5 minutes into the third period. Puck in on goal. Babin steers it aside. 3-1 Venom leading the River Dragons. First ever meeting between these two teams. Columbus back up the left side. Texmo long shot blocker save there. Rebound into the corner. Doherty steals it back. Left wing. Doherty off angle chance. Another blocker save there. Doherty after his own rebound on the near side. Around to the right point off Underwood and out of the zone. Right now, Sharma's just making the saves he needs to make. Puck all the way down. Will this be icing? Can Lind beat it? Yes, he does. Connor Lind on his horse to get down there. And that icing is brought to you by Air Force Heating and Air, where right now you can get a furnace tuned and an AC inspection for only $79. Book your appointment by calling 706-882-8888 or go to airforceheatingandair.com. Back with more in a moment. This is River Dragons Hockey.
We're always going a million different directions.
But Kinetic Credit Union makes it easy for all of us to stay connected, all in one place.
With the Kinetic mobile app, we both can monitor our accounts on the go. We can create account alerts so we know when there's a change. Apply for a loan or credit card. We can even open a new account.
Plus, you can quickly pay bills, transfer money, or make a deposit anytime, anywhere.
Kinetic makes our life a whole lot easier.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
Sure, a meal like this is an option, but why would you settle for less? When you can have the...
Back here on Columbus River Dragons hockey, Tom Callahan here with you in the third period, where right now it's still 3-1 Venom. Joe, Wickline, Sturgeon out there, along with Lind and Thornton. And the faceoff one back in front by the Venom, right in front of their own net. And just tossed out off the dasher there. Columbus unable to do anything with that. They push back in though. Thornton on the left side looking to center, pass blocked. He does get it in front this time. Bouncer comes up high. River Dragons keep it in on the right side. Lind pressured up towards the point. Doe backing him up, but the puck out anyway. And now Lind almost had his pocket picks. He had Salov all over him. Ford will chase it down in his own end. Can't clear, hit Doe. Doe on the right side. Pushed into the far corner. Sturgeon chasing it down. Turn to center. And now, racing ahead, Kinski. He was knocked off it by Lind, who got in the way there successfully. Puck cleared ahead, about to the line, kept in. Doe has to turn back for it. Boy, Doe's been everywhere this shift. Lind pressured in his own end. Scoots away from a check, feeds it left side. Doe's just trying to get to the bench. He can't yet, as now he can. He dumps it in. And right on goal, so everybody gets a change. 7 minutes into the third, 3-1 Venom. Turning back with it on the right side is Butler. He'll feed it on back to the D. Cut off on the near side of the dot. Puck not out yet. Columbus trying to find a way to put a couple in here. Here's Ryan Hunter behind the net. Chipped it in front of McDonald. Stick tied up. Puck at the right point. Hatcher moves it over. Slahetka put it high. Hunter. Hatcher. Cross ice. Slahetka down the left wing. Behind the net. Out the near side. Slahetka sends it in front. A bouncer away. And that one is chipped back. Good thing Plouffe read it well. Slahetka right back in. Left side. He'll leave it off. McDonald tees up a drive and broke his stick in the process. Back come the Venom. Left side in. Here's a chance and a shoulder save there on that wrister from Stewart. Sent back down. Venom chasing, and that will be icing against Columbus. 8:06 into the third. River Dragons don't get the change that they wanted. McDonald has to wander back onto the ice after a long shift here. Doherty did manage to get out there on the change. Nope, he did not. Well, now Columbus is... Who is coming out here? Let's see. Doe, Sturgeon, Wickline out there. Face off one over to Underwood, who's out there with Slahetka. So half the D. Slahetka after it. He'll look to skate it ahead on the left side. Columbus into the boots there. Doe trying to kick it to himself. Left side corner. Push behind the net. Wickline trying to shove it to Sturgeon. Didn't quite work out. Down for the left point. Blockville cannot keep it in. Now 2-on-1 developing the other way. Here's Stewart up the right side. Moving in. He shoots. Babin the save. Rebound quickly taken the other way by Columbus. 4-on-3. Doe to Wickline. Cross ice feed blocked. Boy, it's impressive that in a 2-on-1 situation, the Venom, knowing they're up 3-1, actually the rest of the team did not press. So they let the 2-on-1 chance happen, but then the 3 remaining Venom players resisted the urge to push up ice, stayed back, and turned what could have been a big-time odd man for Columbus into just a rush. Puck out to center, goes off of Underwood as it's turned back in by Reed Doherty. Into the left side after it, poked away from him up the wall by Craig. Not out though. Ends up on the near side. Right point Lind shoves it back down the wall. Ford able to wedge it out. Bouncing puck comes down on the left wing side. Chopped away there. Nice job by Thornton. But following the play, Salov in with a shot. Save made. Rebound to the right point. Kept in. That shot blocked again in front by Thornton. Somro off the dasher to center as it's tossed back into the River Dragons end of things. Thornton on it again. He'll skate it up. Leaving on the left side. Now up top. Doherty forced to shoot. Blocked. Left side, Somro trying to push it back to Doherty. Somro on the wall, pinning it there. Doherty with a hit in the corner. Somro feeding it towards the point, but it's chipped between the D, and now a race. And boy, just getting there ahead of time was Lind, as Salov right there with him. Thornton trying to leave it to Lind. Lind is wrapped up immediately back there behind the net. Thornton gets it back on the far side. Columbus to center. 9.5 minutes to go here in the third. There's Ryan Hunter with a shot deflected into the corner. 3-1 Venom. Clock ticking on this River Dragons team, and now stepping ahead. Here comes Lees in on the right side. He's pushed wide. In behind the net, Lees can't make anything happen with it. Hunter trying to turn it the other way towards McDonald. McDonald to the right wing. Plouffe return passes behind him. McDonald sending it across. I don't know if Justin McDonald's laboring, if he's tired, or if he's just kind of not feeling like he can move at full speed right now, but there's just something a little off about his gait, and I'm not sure what it is. Hopefully he's okay. Maybe he just didn't feel like he could have moved it that fast. I don't know. McDonald on the left side feeds it into the near corner. Here's Hunter on the right wing. Hatcher in the corner. Hatcher, right point. Plouffe keeps it. Now let it go, blocked. Hunter, back towards Plouffe off his skate. Try to put it in front again, blocked, and now cleared. Venom just getting in the way. There's no mystery here what they're doing. They're getting in the way. Hunter in with a shot, save made, and the puck held by Sharma. 8:09 to go in the third, 3-1 Venom lead. More to come in a moment on River Dragons Hockey.
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money, make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account, all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic mobile app, energized banking at its best.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
Hey, on the mountain we've got a saying. Get off your... Touchdown! Woo! Mountain Dew!
Sweetbriar Fine Cigars is Georgia's oldest cigar shop with the finest selection of fresh, imported, handmade premium cigars. Enjoy your favorite in our relaxed, comfortable seating area. It's also a full line of accessories and custom blended pipe tobacco. Ask about veteran and military discounts, loyalty program, and volume discounts. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 to 7. Sweetbriar is located in the upper level of the landings on Whitesville Road, just off Airport Thruway. Online at sweetbriarcolumbus.com. Time ticking down on the River Dragons in this one. 3-1 Venom with 8 minutes to go here in regulation time. Columbus 29-24 leading that shots on goal parade, but again the Venom, they have blocked so many chances. They just get in the way. They've taken a lot away from Columbus. Here's Storjahan chasing a dump on the left side. And there's a chance side of the net. Wickline with it. Wickline stick handling, wraps it in front, fan on a shot, and it drifts right in on goal. I am not sure what happened in the corner there. I think that's Steinway kind of laboring to get off the ice. Out of the corner of my eye, I saw him take a second to get up after the collision in the corner. It looks like he's all right. Got off the ice under his own power. Face off to the right of the Venom. And now puck in the slot, overskated by just about everybody. Storjahan with a shot. That's sticked away by Sharma. Cleared towards the point. Out it goes. Bockwell after it. Columbus will try to move right back in. Wickline picks it up, moves in. His shot. Oh, blocker saved there by Sharma. Set ahead now and pushing up on the right wing side. All the way over to the left wing now, lobbing it into the corner is Kinski. And the River Dragons look to move it ahead. Somro on the right wing. Curls. Waits for his mates to change. Tried to send it across. It was picked off at center. And it ends up with Connor Lind. Lind on the left side for Doherty. Tipped back to Lind. Lind tried to push in front. And couldn't get through the D. Somro will chase Ford behind the net. Ford up the right side. Venom at this point just happen to play keep away if they can and take their chances off the rush here and there. Stewart rubbed out on the wall near your side. Puck pops up in the air. Bouncer there. And now in front, Thornton ends up with it. They'll go the other way. And now Somro was pulled down and a penalty coming. And the River Dragons are going back in the power play with 6:10 to go in the third. This one is so important. Complaining the whole way into the box is Butler, but I mean, Butler, not only did he trip the River Dragon player, he did it right in front of the ref. 13:50, time of the call. It's the third River Dragons power play of the game. Power play brought to you by The Loft, featuring live music every Friday and Saturday night. Show your River Dragons tickets up for a 2-for-1 deal on cover. River Dragons 0 for 2 with a man advantage. Columbus controlling up top. Here's Underwood. McDonald near side. Swings it down low. Cutting up top. Storjahan with a shot. Save made and no rebound there. Sharma just folds down on it. 5:50 to go in the third. Puck back to the right point. Here's McDonald. Steps down. Drive off the post! Oh my goodness! McDonald cranked it off the iron and came right back out. And it's cleared out and down. Second time Columbus has found it in this game, but boy, that one hurts. Hatcher chasing it behind the net. A clearing attempt hit him. Hunter in the near corner. Storjahan. Hunter sweeps it around to the right point. Underwood. Underwood to Hunter. Up top. Underwood. And slapped off his stick and now race the other way. Underwood trying to beat Belov to the puck. Ties him up. But now a chance here in on goal to the backhand. A shot and bam in the save. Shorthanded on Salov. Columbus attacks. Right side. Storjahan. Into the slot. Puck picked away again and cleared down the ice. 30 seconds to go in the River Dragons power play. Wickline. Cross ice feed. River Dragons trying to set up quickly here. Pass across for Reed. He can only backhand behind the net. Feed up top. Thornton trouble with a roller, sweeps it over. Kept in right side to Doe. Doe in the corner. Time ticking down. 5 seconds of the man advantage. Put up to the left point. Shot coming in, wide of the net. Around it comes to the right side. Thornton will drive down the wall, cutting in front of the forehand. Thornton a shot, and that one was deflected wide. Might have hit Wickline. Oh my goodness, just that close for Columbus. River Dragons keep it in up top. Backhand into the right side corner. Line's a bit of a mishmash right now, but the River Dragons continue the attack. Thornton down the wall again, walks in. Wrist shot tipped over top of the net. Getting a stick on it there was Panavanov, and now it's out of play. 3:37 to go in the third. 3-1 Venom. Can Columbus find 2 goals in the remaining 3:37? We'll find out. This is River Dragons hockey.
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money, make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account, all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic mobile app, energized banking at its best.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
.337 to go here in the third period. It's 3-1, Venom in the lead. The River Dragons must score twice just to get this game to the OT. Justin McDonald absolutely cranked one off the post on the power play. But the puck stays out. Face off to the right of Sharma. McDonald in, wins that drawback. Hunter, quick shot, save, rebound, they score! There you go, Justin McDonald right off the face-off. And with 3:33 to go in this third period, it's now 3-2. McDonald getting to the rebound of that Hunter shot. And for McDonald, that's his 23rd goal of the year. Well, now they need one more.
River Dragons goal scored by number 7, Justin McDonald. Assisted by number 20, Nash Hatcher. And number 88, Ryan Hunter. At 16:27 of the third period.
All right, so Hatcher with an assist. That's his first pro point. So congratulations to him for picking up the helper on that goal. Face off in the River Dragons end of things here. Columbus will push ahead. Here they come, 3-on-2. Right side, moving in. Hatcher with a shot, and the save made by Sharma. He'll hold on, and here we go. Hatcher gave a little extra there to one of the Venom. He gave him a little extra, and Hatcher turns back to let him know he's not pleased. Let's not put ourselves in the box here, guys. Wickline, Storjahan, Doe, Slahedka, Plouffe. Well, now Plouffe is going to get pulled off the ice for Thornton. Face off to the left of the Venom net. One back to the right point. Thornton through traffic, shot, save, Sharma. And again, he'll hold for that face-off. Set up in the circle. Storjahan with a quick shot. Tumbles wide. Stored to the far side after it swings it down low to Doe through his skates onto the right side. Here's Wickline. To Doe. Looking for Wickline. Knocked away from him, but Wickline trying to get it back. Can't as it's cleared out. So Elise got it off the dasher and out of there. Wickline pushing back in as Doe going to the net. Wickline into space. Storjahan shoots, and he just missed glove side. Storjahan was all alone, had a walk right down. Now the other way, here's Belov cutting in, leaves it into the high slot. Chance is free, and that shot was blocked, ultimately taken by Butler. Puck at the left point. That one is tipped away in front. Thornton broke his stick blocking the shot. Slahetka behind the net. Almost has it picked away. Wickline back after it. Now all of a sudden it's a tired River Dragons line in the D zone, but Storjahan with it, cleared out to center. Thornton in behind there with a new stick. Almost got a breakaway. Both teams hurrying the change here. 2 minutes to go. Hunter on the right side, scoots through a check. Ryan Hunter into the corner, still with the puck. Behind to Justin McDonald in front. Deflected away, shot for the point save. Rebound in front is cleared out. Babin's trying to get to the bench for the extra attacker. He had to get shoved back in the net there, though. He may go as McDonald moves this up the ice. Trevor Babin scooting ahead, and indeed, extra man will be out. Buck 35 to go for the River Dragons. 6-on-5, a shot. Charm of the save. And he'll hold on to get the whistle. Would not be surprised if Columbus takes the old timeout here. Columbus actually has 7 out there. Somebody's got to come off. There we go. So it's Thornton, Hunter, Hatcher, McDonald, Storjahan, and now the timeout. 1:31 to go. River Dragons trail by a goal. Venom 3, River Dragons 2. Justin McDonald with a goal here late in the third. Got him within one. McDonald hit a post on the power play, and then just a little bit later scores a goal to get him within one at 3-2 now late in this third period. If the River Dragons can send it to OT, they're halfway home in their goal of trying to clinch here tonight with 2 points of their own volition. There are other ways they could clinch. And that involves Monroe, but we'll talk about that in the Pepsi postgame show, so stay tuned for that. This third period brought to you by Kinetic Credit Union. Face-off coming up to the right of the Venom. I'll tell you what, goaltender Rahul Sharma has played very well tonight. He's kept it simple, kept rebounds in front of him. Let's see what happens here. River Dragons win the draw. 6-on-5, net's empty. Thornton goes back across, puck up top. Slaheka shot! Oh, tipped into the corner. Storjahan into the slot, looking for Wickline. Played away to the right point, not out. Thornton over, and Storjahan had it knocked away. He'll clear it back to Thornton. 1:13 to go for Columbus. Right side, here's McDonald. Protecting on the wall. McDonald, his shot save made. Rebound. McDonald after it, can't get to it. Cleared down by the Venom off of Thornton down the ice. There'll be no icing here. 1 minute to go in regulation. Here's Slaheka out the right side. Slaheka ahead to Wickline. Wickline moving it in on the right wing. Try to put it in front. And a stick knocked away on the play belonging to Stewart. Ends up in the left point. Puck kept in over to the right side. Slaheka looking for a seam. Feeds into the right corner to McDonald. McDonald. Side of the net, up top, Slaheka. Slaheka to McDonald. McDonald, his shot blocked by traffic. Boy, the Venom have just done that all night. 30 seconds, backdoor feed, shot off the outside of the net by Hunter. They'll feed it around to the near side. Here's Thornton, right half wall. Thornton in front, his shot deflected wide. Hunter on the far side, 20 seconds. Left point, Slaheka. McDonald lets it go. That one deflects behind the net. Puck in the slot. McDonald steps up, keeps it alive. Backhand in front. Knocked out of the air. Goes behind the net. 8 seconds to go. McDonald, side of the net. Hunter can't get to it. Venom are going to clear. Miss the empty net, but the game is over. 3-2 Venom beat the River Dragons here tonight. And an almost perfect road game for the HC Venom ends in disappointment for the Columbus River Dragons. We'll move it into the Pepsi postgame show. Stay tuned, there's more coming your way in a moment. This is River Dragons Hockey.
Sure, a meal like this is an option, but why would you settle for less? When you can have the...
Every bite better with Pepsi.
Hey everybody, I'm Slayton at Zelmo's, and just want to take a second today to tell you a little bit about our new fuel and in-store rewards program. All you have to do is text 78500, just text enroll Zelmo, you'll see it at the bottom of your screen. And it's as easy as signing up. You can do it from home. You get to your pump, hit Zelmo's rewards, type in your phone number. As soon as you do that, you'll see the price roll back at the pump. That's 3 cents a day off every gallon with up to 25 cents off on special occasions. So join today and start saving.
Vector Ply Corporation is a world-leading manufacturer of carbon, fiberglass, and Kevlar composite fabrics located in Phoenix City, Alabama. Our customers depend on us to produce iconic brands such as Malibu and Nautique Boat and the historic C8 mid-engine Corvette. Even the light poles surrounding the Columbus Civic Center were produced by a Vector Ply customer using Vector Ply fabrics. If you're looking for an exciting career with a growing manufacturer located right here in the Chattahoochee Valley, visit our website, vectorply.com.
And we're back on Columbus River Dragons Hockey. Tom Callahan here with you in the Pepsi postgame show. Disappointing end of the game tonight for the River Dragons. They come close, but can't quite tie it late. 3-2 your final. HC Venom with the win here this evening. And if we take a look back at our scoring wrap here, all the way back into the first period, only one goal at 6:04. Stewart is first of 2 on the night. An even strength marker that made it 1-0 after 1. Well, then the River Dragons come out in the second period and do a great job. The line of Doe, Storjahan, and Wickline absolutely dominates the play, keeps the puck in the entire time, and it's Austin Doe who's rewarded with his 12th of the year at 107. Looked like the River Dragons maybe had figured something out, maybe getting the ball rolling a little bit, but they were unable to sustain the momentum throughout the period. And then later on, it was a couple of key giveaways that ended up in the back of the net. The first one was a pickpocket play from Stewart, an unassisted goal at 14:09. That made it 2-1 at the time. And then Fisher, a short-handed goal after the River Dragons got a little scrambly in their own end. And that one really hurt. 3-1 at the end of the period then. That goal at 17:34 late in the frame. And the River Dragons just didn't get it done on the power play here this evening. But we'll talk about that in a second. In the third period, meanwhile, Columbus did have their chances. And, in fact, speaking of the power play, Justin McDonald hit a goal post late in the game. It was still 3-1 at that point. And just a little while later, McDonald converts at even strength as he scores from Hunter and Hatcher. And, by the way, congratulations to the rookie getting his first pro point with an assist on that goal at 16:27. So now, 3.5 minutes to go in the game. River Dragons start to mount the pressure once again on the HC Venom end of things. But even with the goaltender pulled, Babin goes to the bench for the extra attacker. Plenty of chances late, but they just couldn't find a way to find the equalizer here tonight. And they end up losing this one by a 3-2 final score. Now, the River Dragons do end up 0 for 3 on the power play, and I know that's disappointing against the league's worst penalty-killing unit. But for Columbus, again, couple of posts tonight. They were close. They just didn't quite have it. And hopefully for the River Dragons, they can find something to take out of this game going forward. They only ended up in the box once tonight, and they killed that off. So the Venom 0 for 1 on the power play. Shots by period for the River Dragons, 7 in the first, 18 in the second, 16 in the third for 41, and then 11, 7, and 18 in the third. Can you believe that? 34 total shots in the third period tonight, 28 10 shots. So 26 total shots, but 10 shots. So 11, 7, and 10 for 28 for the Venom. So that's a look at our scoring wrap from tonight's game. We're going to take one more break. When we come back in the Pepsi postgame show, it'll be time for that Zelmo Zippin out-of-town scoreboard. So stay tuned for that. That's coming up next. This is River Dragons Hockey.
Introducing New Starry Lemon Lime Soda. Music to my ears.
You don't have ears.
Starry, it's different.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
If you're looking for quality dental work, look no further than Largeman Dental in Columbus, the River Dragons' trusted oral care provider. Largeman Dental provides cleaning services, restorative work, cosmetics, prosthetics, and Invisalign braces too. Dr. Largeman has over 19 years of clinical experiences in all phases of dentistry and holds memberships in 4 different esteemed dental societies. Set your next appointment by calling 706-322-6581 or visit them online at largemandental.com.
Back here on the Pepsi postgame show, wrapping things up. Tom Callahan here with you. And, well, a tough one tonight for the River Dragons. They lose 3-2 to the HC Venom. Let's take a final look at the Zelmo Zippin out-of-town scoreboard. Brought to you by Zelmo Zippin. They've been fueling life's passions since 1999. All right, finals coming in from around the FPHL tonight. The Black Bears 6-3 over the Hat Tricks. Elsewhere, we had the Rock Lobsters hold on for a 4-3 win at home over the Zydeco. 5-4, Carolina does come back to get the win on the road at Blue Ridge tonight, and the Thunderbirds just squeak out with a win there. Prowlers about to finish off Motor City. That is now a 10-3 game with about 10 seconds to go. And then we've got Moccasins 2, Seawolves 1. That is just starting the third period. Now, if Mississippi happens to beat the Moccasins in regulation, or perhaps even in a shootout or overtime, that would be the 2 points that Columbus still needs to clinch a playoff spot. However, right now the Moccasins winning, that doesn't do Columbus any favors. Wolves Dashers, that one is now a 4-4 tie early in the third period of that game. And our game, as I told you, 3-2 final. 6 games in the NHL tonight. Some of those have now gone final. And in overtime, Panthers 2-1 over the Utah Hockey Club. Hurricanes 4-1 over the Canadians. How about this one in a shootout? The Blue Jackets 7-6 over the Canucks. That is wild. Game's going on right now. Jets 4-0 over the Devils. A little more than halfway through the third. 3-2 Blackhawks up on the Golden Knights after 2, and in the first, the Rangers with an early Adam Fox goal lead the Ducks 1-0. Men's college basketball. Well, number 1 Auburn, number 5 Michigan have tipped off. They are tied at 13 early in the first half. Purdue and Houston coming up a little bit later on. Finals from earlier today, number 2 Michigan State does hold on, 73-70 over number 6 Ole Miss. And number 2 Tennessee, 78-65 winners over number 3 Kentucky. So we're whittling our way down there. So that's it for that Zelmo Zippin out-of-town scoreboard. And as we take a look back here at this one, 3-2 your final, and just a difficult loss tonight for the River Dragons. So they don't wrap up a playoff spot yet. And Columbus right now looks a lot like they're locked into that third spot in the Continental Division. But, you know, still got to make sure that you can get into that third spot. And they need to kind of wrap things up as soon as they can. Try to pick up maybe 3 points tomorrow night, because we're doing this again tomorrow night.
And we will be dropping the puck at 7:05 tomorrow evening, so 6:50 on the pregame show here on the YouTube side if you can't make it down to the arena to join us. But there are still tickets on sale for all remaining regular season River Dragons home games through the Civic Center box office and online at Ticketmaster.com. Just want to thank my production crew for getting us through here this evening, and we appreciate you sticking with us here. Bad news on the scoreboard, but the good news is we get to do it all over again tomorrow night. One more time, your final. Venom beat the River Dragons 3-2. This is Tom Callahan saying good night.